Hi and good afternoon and welcome to the World Cup final of 2022 in Qatar. Argentina versus France. Can Messi win the World Cup for the first time? Can Mbappe win his second World Cup in succession? Can France retain the World Cup since the first time since 62? Or could Argentina win the World Cup for the first time in 36 years since Diego Maradona lifted that World Cup in the Thfc Stadium in Mexico City? Joining me on this watch along for the World Cup final is my usual co-host. He is the godfather of the Spurs channels. You listen. When he talks, you listen, because if you don't, you'll end up in hot water. It's Philip Brady. How are you, Philip? Can you hear me, Philip? I don't know if we can hear Philip. Philip's right. Me, are you there?
I'm here.
And I've
got. Really looking forward to this now. I'm really looking forward to it. Can you hear me?
We can now. Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's the internet. I think it's a bit glitchy.
Yeah, Phillips, we can hear you now.
Yeah,
Philip.
I'm looking forward to this to see it. I guarantee it'll be a very good game now. I want Argentina to win for Messi's sake, but I have a sneaking feeling France might do it.
Yeah, I do too. At the moment they're just singing the national anthems, and
you should see the way the Argentinians, the way they're singing that national anthem. Like, that's amazing. I love it with that passion to sing it with like such heart. You can just see it mean so much on their faces. I absolutely love that.
Well, this is a chance, Mia and Philip, for Argentina to eclipse that 86 World Cup winning team. It's taken them 36 years to get to this point. So, do you know, it means, I mean, look at the fans there, guys. I mean, the stadium must be full of Argentinians. I don't think there's any French fans there.
Oh, no, there's quite a lot of French fans by the looks of it.
Yeah. And this national anthem is I think this is the greatest national anthem in the world, apart from our own, of course. Yeah. This is a real rabble rouser. It really is.
It really is, Philip. Do you remember, Philip and guy, when they had the terrorist attack in France and they were playing the national anthems all the Premier League grounds?
Yes.
Afterwards, they played it at Tottenham, and Lord Jesus, it moved some Spurs fans to tears. That national anthem.
Oh yeah. It's a real war-like national anthem. I think if it's translated into English, it's gather up your battalion to go and fight. You know, it's a real. It's a real go and get them sort of national anthem.
Yeah. And, it is. For at the bottom of your screen, you can see the Argentinian side there. Probably no surprises. I think it's the same side that played in the semi-final, and they're playing the 4-3-3. And then you got the French here.
Di Maria's the only change. He's in for Paredes.
Oh, is that the only change, Philip? Thank you. And then the French side, is that any changes in the French side there, Philip?
I don't think so. Well, let's see now. Let's just see what comes up here now. It's Argentina's. We're looking at CONTE. Yeah, there's one change, all right. Who's this has come in? Tuchemi, I think, has come in for whoever was playing instead of him in the semi-final.
Right.
Yeah. But that illness scare didn't come to anything. Remember, there was talk of them having the flu and everything, but I don't think it's come. Well, that's not to say they haven't got the flu, and we'll see how the players react during the match, because they could be just keeping it quiet, you know.
Well, yeah. Look, they're just showing the teams now on the telly now. We'll try to sync up as best we can for this final.
60 seconds, I think, would be the best thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. There's the scoreboard for everyone who's watching. And then at halftime, we've got a bit of fun, actually. Shamu sends me these videos and pictures. Now, I've showed these guys behind the pitch. Some of them are unreal. One picture, I'm praying Philip doesn't mention what he said behind the scenes. So please, Philip, behave yourself. I did think the same thing. And then it's sort of like past winners of the World Cup. And I'll be going through with Philip and Mia, who their favourite World Cups at halftime. And also we'll be talking about the next World Cup and how it's going to go about, and also looking back on this World Cup as well at the end of the game quickly, and the thoughts on the World Cup. Has it been a success? Has it been more of a success than you thought it would be? So that's all coming up. Philip, I'll start with you and I go to Mia. Two Spurs players in it, Luis for France and then, of course, Romero for Argentina. Where does your heart lie and where does your head lie?
Oh, I think, anybody outside France and probably Brazil and some of the South American countries really want Messi to get his World Cup winners medal. And I think that's going to be the underlying trend of the whole thing. That being said, France won't care about that. They will. No. They want to be the first team since Brazil to retain the World Cup, and they've got a damn good chance of doing it because if their forward line clicks today, this could be a tricky day for Argentina. I want Argentina to win, but it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't.
Yeah, and you, Mia, where does your heart or head lie?
Both with Argentina because I do not want the French to win. Stuff them. I don't want them to bloody win. No. I want to go and collect their tears from over the road. I don't have to go across on a boat. I'll go and collect them.
Right, guys, we're nearly at the start. Mia, I love your honesty. Anyway, we're nearly at the start here.
I've started, so.
Right. Okay. Right.
I'll stop at 60 seconds anyway. So.
Yeah. I can get this. There we go. The scoreboard has now started.
And of course, I want Romero to win because obviously.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't want him. No, I wouldn't want him upset. I don't want to go AWOL either, so I'm a bit concerned that he might go AWOL.
I can't get over the crowd for Argentina. Look at that.
Well, I suppose.
Go on, Mia.
Yeah, go on, Mia.
I suppose, but with Messi, this being his chance to win the World Cup, it's a huge deal, isn't it? It's massive. So they've all clubbed together and managed to, get tickets somehow. Like so many of them, it's mad.
I'm stopped. I'm stopped at 1:01, 1 minute and 1 second.
Okay, so. All right. I tell you when I get there, Philip. I'm at 47 seconds at the moment. It reminds me of the Irish will always find a way to get to a major final by hook or by crook.
Considering the Argentinian economy is in the toilet at the moment, I don't know where they get the money.
59, 1 minute, 1 minute one.
Philip. We're okay. We're okay now.
Mia, what you want?
I'm a bit ahead because I'm on the TV because I can't watch it on an app, and obviously I'm watching it on the telly and on my laptop. So I'll keep my mouth shut. I won't say anything because I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, guys, look, Argentina are just playing it around themselves at the back at the moment. They're just back to the goalkeeper here. I mean, do you think Maradona and that Argentinian side have left a shadow over Argentinian football for a long time, for 36 years? Do you know, is this a chance for them to break free of that sort of Maradona Argentinian sort of history sort of thing, if you know what I mean?
It is, yeah. Like they had a chance 4 years ago to do it as well, but France put an end to that. Remember 4-3 in the semi-final? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, things like that. Like it's hanging over them like a sword, and until they can win the World Cup, it's going to be there forever. They're always going to be compared to the '86 team. I think this is actually as good a team as the '86 team, and I'm surprising that they haven't won the World Cup for so long. But there you go. That's the way it goes. I mean, who would have thought England would have gone maybe 60 years without winning the World Cup? It's that league in the world,
Yeah, I mean, Mia, as an England fan, I mean, how disappointed or how proud have you been of the England team in this World Cup?
I've got to say, I've been okay with them. I think that the boy that they've done all right. I'm saying this, like, honestly, I think that people would get really worked up with Gareth Southgate that they don't see that I think we did well. And although we went out to the current World Cup winners. Like they're the holders of the World Cup at the moment. So we didn't go out to some little team, did we? We went out to like a really, a decent team in France, and they're in the final. So you can't really say that we went out in a bad way. We tried, and I do believe we tried. I'm disappointed, but I'm not upset to a point where I think, we did so bad, Like I think we did all right personally, but that's just me.
I think my biggest regret for England going out, I'm sorry they didn't go further than that, to be honest, but my biggest regret is the stick of Harry Kane is going to take. Of all players, it had to be him that's going to take the brunt of the other fans' abuse for the rest of this season and beyond for missing that penalty, And I think that's going to be very hard on Harry. It'd be great to see him react positively and come back scoring goals for fun. Like, I hope he does. But it's just unfortunate it was him because, well, most England fans forget, this is non-Spurs fans that's following them. Only for Harry Kane, they probably wouldn't be here. So, he scored so many goals for them. And he's a captain, he's a leader. None of the other players question Harry's leadership. They're totally behind him, which is good. It's a pity some of their fan base wasn't.
Argentina, are you? I'm at 4:05, Philip. What are you? Just to double check.
Yeah, just around there.
I tell you, Argentina have started quite well for the first 5 minutes or so.
They've poking around the box quick. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, England come on to them as well, so it's, they look lively now, and they're switching. They're trying to use Di Maria.
Sorry, Mia, you were going to say?
I do look like they've started well, actually.
Yeah.
Alison just put a shot straight in Danny Hugo's bread basket.
Yeah. I like that bread basket.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I tell you, Messi hasn't really had much in the final yet. It's been very quiet, hasn't he?
No, but that's, Messi can explode onto the scene in a split second.
With Messi also, he's more of like the conductor, isn't he? You can tell that he does conduct a lot. He might not score the goals, but he's there, part of the goals, if that makes sense.
He dictates the pace they play at.
Yeah. He's like the conductor, isn't he?
Yeah.
He dictates it.
Let's try and look the left wing here.
Just to let you know, Dermot, at half time I'm going to have to go because I need to go and feed my dog.
That's fine.
I'll be back. I only have to quickly go and run, feed him, and come back. He's literally around the corner from me.
Yeah, no, you're grand.
Oh, Messi did.
There's Messi. Look, this is a debate we will be having later on in the channel, and it will be a debate. We've done the Pele Maradona one. Where do you stand in it? And I'll start with you, Mia. Messi or Ronaldo? Where do you stand?
I would say Messi because I was always for Ronaldo, but I think his behaviour has really tainted it. I think that his behaviour in the last year or so has really made a difference to how I see him as a player. I do think that Messi is just brilliant, and when you see some of the goals he scores, and he's phenomenal with the ball as well. The way he dribbles, he goes in and out, and he's just so clever with it. And although Ronaldo's worked really hard to get to where he is, I think he's become really arrogant, and I don't think that bodes very well because it's not a good thing to be arrogant the way he has been anyway.
Do you think, Philip, with Messi and Ronaldo, that Ronaldo's sort of ruining his legacy for the way he's acted over the last, say, 6 months or so, the last year or so, where Messi's just kept his head down and he's just got on with it at PSG? Oh, what a lovely ball. Oh, Argentina on the break here. Here comes Di Maria on the...
Yeah, he's had to go back. I think Ronaldo ruined his legacy the day he sat down with probably the only person on earth more arrogant than he is, Piers Morgan. And vented his...
Go on. All right, Philip. Here comes Argentina now.
Oh, that's the first corner. Oh, I could have gone anywhere. No, Messi was always a better player for me, but Ronaldo was close. But Ronaldo has blackened his copybook big time by going on these and tell things with Piers Morgan,
Yeah, that was heading to Messi. If that ball had gone past that French player, that was heading to Messi.
Yeah.
But Argentina with the first corner of the game here.
Cutie Romero standing behind Otamendi. Otamendi's playing his 100th time for Argentina tonight. It's a nice milestone to go.
And we can hear Mia's dog getting excited for the corner.
Hungry.
She's already seen the corner. It's all right. We're ahead of you.
Oh dear. We haven't heard. We haven't. If Romero scores, we might not hear. We might not hear from Mira for the rest of the game. She may start running around the block completely.
Hugo's got to do his stuff here.
Oh, that now is that a penalty?
No, it's a foul on the goalie.
Oh, it's a foul on Hugo. Is down in the heap.
The referee.
I love the way that Romero just bashes into him. He don't give a damn. He's like, I'll bash into our goalkeeper. Don't worry, he's down injured now. But hey, never mind, Romero. Maybe Romero put mission.
He bashed into his mother as she was playing. Oh, just see that now. He just stood there. Oh, gee, he really got him in the chest there, right?
Do you know what I think? I think that Romero's on a secret mission. He's been told to hurt Hugo so he can't play for Tottenham. Agent Romero.
Do you reckon? Conte's rang him up at the hotel. This will get him out of here.
Yeah, just make sure you get anything on him.
What are you doing?
I tell you one thing, he's doesn't look good.
That's a rib injury. Will you see this way? He bumps him in the chest.
Yeah, he really goes for it.
I have to say, if that was done by any other player's club or club's player, I'd be given out.
Yeah,
that was.
Do you think he might have broken the rib there, Philip?
He might well have done.
And I've got to be honest, I actually once coughed so hard that I damaged my ribs, and that was painful enough.
He does not look in good. Just to say that Luis is on the ground at the moment, and he's not in good shape. All the French players around him.
I can imagine when Romero lands back at Tottenham, after we get some stick for that challenge. I'll tell you.
Yeah, the French manager is having to go at the fourth official.
Yeah, to be honest, that deserves a booking, I have to say.
Yeah.
No, guys, don't be horrible to Romero.
I know, but I'm saying if some of the other players, any other club player, I'd be giving that stink about it. But he did deserve a booking. He made no attempt to play the ball. He played the man.
Well, that's Argentinian football, isn't it? The referee's just talking to him now, saying you should have booked him, you baldy git.
Yeah.
And he's like, his name's Cutie. We can't book him. He's cute.
Yeah. Luis is saying to the referee, I can buy you a few wigs if you want some hair. You know, he's just going to bribe him with a wig there. I tell you, this could be a tasty final. I think that's just set the standard now.
How long will it be before the first booking? Let's take a poll on this.
Yeah. I'm giving it 2 minutes.
I'd say 15 minutes to be a booking. There'll be something
yeah. Do you know what, Philip?
I say 13 minutes is going to be a booking.
I'll go for 16 because I'll never win these things, so I'll probably be wrong.
But, going back to the Argentinian crowd, I mean, I reckon there's about 40,000 of them there. I mean, that is quite unbelievable how they got so. I mean, it's bad enough coming from here to Qatar, but from Argentina, it's about 2 or 3 times the distance.
And please do get your comments in about the final as well. If I don't see them, Philip will read them out for there, or Mia will as well. So please get your comments in. We did see Elias with your comments, but Eric Dyer does not play in the World Cup, so we're not going to mention his name.
Oh, was it blocked down?
Oh,
no, it was handball, I think. Yeah.
I mean, Mia, look. Me and Philip can remember the 86 World Cup. I mean, it frightened me. I was 9 in the 86 World Cup. And I remember being mesmerized by Maradona. Philip, you probably remember the 82 World Cup, where Maradona's first World Cup.
Yeah.
What was the reaction when he first came onto the world stage? I mean, was it like it would be now for a player now, or was it worse then?
Well, you see, there wasn't the social media aspects of things back in those days, so things didn't get around as quickly. But I think the nearest thing I can compare him to is Mbappe today. That was Mbappe after the last World Cup. That was the reaction to Maradona. All the sporting journalists were trying to interviews with him and get talking to him or whatever. So, but again, it was all done to the newspapers, and there was no Facebook or WhatsApp or anything to get your views across. So but he was huge. He was huge, and the fact that he came to who's it? I forget who he played for in Europe. Was it
Barcelona?
Barcelona, yeah. Barcelona weren't long on picking him up, as they do with most of these emerging talents in South America. So yeah, he was huge, all right. And it's amazing how a country can produce, two of probably the greatest players of all time in the same generation. But well, not the same generation, but within one generation after another.
Yeah, it is quite. I mean, Mia. I mean, yeah, it is, Philip. You are right. I mean, Mia. Look, I don't know. Oh, here comes Messi. Messi. Oh, there's Messi. And then he got in Debray.
He was offside there anyway.
It was on. Mia, look,
looking lively. You want Philip? Argentina looking lively.
Yeah, they're looking very lively. Mia, look, we all know Maradona's got this love-hate relationship with the English, where we did in '86. But have you ever seen the video of him when he was playing for Barcelona? It was called the Battle of I forget the second name. Probably Philip will remind me. Where he started, there was a big punch up there, right, on the pitch, and Maradona was going in boots and all at this player, right? I mean, do you think Argentina are great technically, but they do have this ruthless size about them? Do you think that could unnerve the French today?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's not many teams like the Argentinians. Like, they have got that real fire in their belly. Like, they're a bit scary. Like, they're quite fierce, aren't they? They're quite a fierce team. So I think that the fact they've got the best player in Messi, and they've got the best looking, obviously, in Romero, and with the ruthlessness that they've got, that bit of dirty play, in it, like, they've got that about them. They always have done. They've always played a little bit dirty and been a bit naughty with it. And so I think that gives them a bit more of an edge, where the French, they're a bit more like they'll fall over and cry a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like, roll over 10 times. Where Argentinians, definitely, they've got that dirty play about them.
I mean, guys. I mean, Philip, you remember the French side of the '80s, Platini and Tigana, and I vaguely remember them in '86 because they won the European Championships in '84. That French side did. Do you find that over the years the Argentina have always been known as the dirty side of South American football, the volatile side. Do you feel that reputation seemed to? I mean, for me, reputation seemed to follow teams around like a bad penny. But do you think this Argentinian side has had a chance in this World Cup, and they've done it during the World Cup to sort of fix? Oh, here comes Messi. Oh, ball to Romero.
Maria again. No, I'll tell you, if you can ever look on YouTube, look up this footage, I think, of the 1966 match between England and Argentina in the World Cup at Wembley. It's the one that Ramsey described the Argentinians as animals. And that nearly caused a diplomatic incident at the time. I know it took them 16 years to start things off, but
Philip. Stop.
But they've always had a reputation for rough, tough play. These guys, they're streetwise. What they've got is they've got the silk purse in Lionel Messi, but they've got the real, I won't say dirty players, but hard men in that back line. So they don't take prisoners, and that's probably what's got them to be so successful. Not as successful as they probably could have been, but there's a fellow called Ratan was the captain of Argentina. And I have a feeling he went for the referee after the match. I can't just remember. But the English press after went ballistic on this, because this had never happened before, really, in a major tournament. The team would be so rough. They literally picked England off the pitch that day. England still beat them. But it was probably the most infamous match ever played at Wembley.
I mean, look, I love the World Cup, and this World Cup probably will be a bit tainted for me because of the obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But for me, I think the best side of the World Cup for me has been Argentina. I think the French have been dodgy. I think the Brazilian were a letdown. I think the only consistent sides for me has been Argentina. Mia, would you agree with that? Who's been your team in the tournament?
I suppose we have to say one of the finalists, because obviously they've managed to get to the final. Argentina have played. They have done well.
He's going to... It's a free kick.
Right, who got 18 minutes for the first booking? No, he hasn't booked him yet.
He's taking out his card. He's taking out his hairspray, or whatever you call it.
He's taking out his gel. He just wants to
I
get
was
there
going
a
to
bit.
say though, you were saying about the hard.
Guess who was involved? Guess who was involved in the tackle again?
You were saying
So-
about the back line being hard.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about the back line of Argentina, I'm happy to talk about them.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can talk
yeah.
about. I'm going to talk about Romero all day long.
Well, we'll just talk this free kick through. Argentina, France have a
joking.
free kick now on the think it's the left
Well,
side.
that was another foul by Romero when he wasn't booked for it. He's getting away with murder so far.
Yeah,
So
he
he
is. And it's Griezmann now on the ball now. He whip it in.
Oh,
He whips it in. Oh, just over. And it's a free kick to Argentina. Giroud went on top of Romero.
I don't want any ex-goon or getting any glory out of this.
Yeah. No,
he's all over the Argentinian guy.
Oh, Giroud, I hate him. He's got such a perfect beard and a lovely body, but he's an absolute. Don't like him.
Mia, as an England fan, how many England people are supporting Argentina today? Just
Probably, I would say everybody, because none of us want France to win.
Oh, dude. Oh.
If you're English,
the allies,
France
the
to
English
win.
each other, don't they? Really?
You what,
The
Philip?
supposed allies. The two nations don't really like each other much.
Oh, Lord. Well, here in Ireland, we've always supported Argentina.
How damn it.
86 and all that, Philip. 86 and all that. I wasn't going back any further.
It's true.
Oh, Lord.
I suppose we can't support France after the Thierry Henry thing, you know.
I hate the French. I do you know what? I didn't mind the French up to then, but after that, I hate the French from then on.
Yeah. Do you see the new ad that's on TV for that new lager that's out? Where somebody says in the background, "Do you think it's time we let go of this Thierry Henry thing?" And the silence was no.
I love that advert. It's brilliant.
Very good.
Yeah, you've been calling me Jerry, but my name is. I forget his
I'm
name.
gonna have to go on mute because I was going to end up saying something. Because I'm ahead of you guys. It's really annoying because I'm trying to keep myself so quiet.
How many minutes are you ahead of us, Mir?
I'm
Can
on
you stop your TV?
21:10.
There's Di Maria.
Oh, God.
Penalty. He's given
That
it.
is a penalty. Yeah, penalty to Argentina. See, Mia was itching to tell us there was a penalty coming.
I know.
Can you stop your TV, Maria, and start it again?
I can't. This is just normal people TV. I don't have like pause on
How
it.
many minutes are you, Mia?
I'm on 21:35, so I'm probably about
You're
20 something.
seconds ahead of us. You're 20
Yeah,
seconds ahead of us.
I wonder who's going to take this penalty. Let me think now.
I think it's Romero. Romero might take it.
Yeah.
No way would they let
Messi's got the ball here. If I'm right, guys, I think if Messi scores this, he becomes the all-time Argentinian top goal scorer at World Cup.
And he's top goal scorer in the World Cup.
I'm ahead of you, so I'm going to mute in case.
Okay.
There's some people on some of the social media saying that was a dive.
Yeah, it's not. The 28 penalties for Messi, right? He's only missed 5 of them. So I reckon
Reece is a reasonably good penalty stopper. So we'll see.
So what do you reckon, Philip? Top left or top right for Messi? I'm going for top left.
Top left.
I'll go for top left as well. Imagine the pressure on his shoulders, Philip.
Yeah.
Messi. Standing there. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's the ball. 1-0 Argentina. Woo! The master does it again.
No stopping that.
No, there is no stopping that. Argentina 1. France 0. Brilliant. I'm so over the moon with that.
Hasn't he been suffocated under a pile of Argentinians?
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper hugs the goalpost because no one else has gone near it. I think there's some special relationship between Romero and Messi. They always seem to give each other a big hug at the last minute.
Are you trying to say something here, Philip?
No. I'm just saying, I think they're good friends. Messi told us one time Romero should have got man of the match. One match he got it, so.
I don't listen, right? Can you really blame Messi if he wants to hug Romero? Like, I would too.
No.
Yeah, Mia, can I just say, Philip, here very quickly? Can I just say, Mia, we know there's a lot more you'd like to do to Romero, but this is a daytime show. But it's not a night.
I didn't say anything more. I just said I would like to hug him. Like,
Yes.
you're the one insinuating it's more. I saying I like to hug the guy. Jeez.
I'm joking,
You
Mia. I'm only joking.
That gutter.
Yeah, I know. My mind's always in the gutter, Mia. Sorry, I lost that battle years ago.
Now Frank's gonna have to come out of it now. They can't sit back now.
Yep. They can't be
that was his 97th goal for Argentina, Messi.
Oh my God. That's
just unreal. 97. I mean, it's unreal. Harry Kane scored 53 goals for England. I mean, 97 for your country is something else.
That's incredible. Not like about Romero and everything else. He's so cool passing out from the back. He never seems to get ruffled.
Do you know what? Do you think this would do both Tottenham well now, with Romero winning the World Cup? And do you think that,
provided he comes back to us, doesn't go missing like he did there before the World Cup?
Oh yeah, you and me, Philip, saying that he might go on a season-long piss up. That was it. Yeah, now I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Let's see if there's anybody in the chat here. And we've got Frank last. That's how to do it. Exactly, Frank. Yeah, great to see you in the chat, sir. Great to see you. I'm so happy at the moment, Argentina. Oh dear. This brings us back to my childhood supporting them in the 86 World Cup final. Do you know the only one thing Messi's done something Maradona's never done? And that's actually score a goal in the final itself.
Right.
Maradona never did. Maradona finished.
He did score the last. No, he missed the final before.
Yeah.
Something.
Who's top goal scorer, Philip, at this World Cup, or Mia? Do you know?
It's Messi and Mbappe. Both have 5, I think.
Oh, so he needs one more to be all time.
Oh, he's got 6 now. Messi's got 6. Sorry, that was his 6.
Romero's really pushing his luck, isn't he? Like, he's really. But Joe, what? I'm happy because it's Giroud. So it's like he probably thought that. He probably thought, yeah, you scumbag, because you played for all the scum team. So,
guys, I know I've said it before, but it's like another twist on the question. Do you think this will now finally put the Messi Maradona debate to bed?
Yeah, I think the whole World Cup has. The whole World Cup has. The way Maradona or Messi or Ronaldo, threw his toys out of the pram after the Morocco game, you know. So yeah, I think. Talking of which, just when I had a break in play here, I wasn't too impressed with the antics of the Morocco team after the match yesterday. They accosted the referee, were pushing and shoving them, trying to get some decision reversed. Which, have you ever seen that happen? Reverse a decision once the match is over. But one of them even got as far. I think it was Kamini. Actually got up as far as Infantino and give out to him about the referee. And FIFA footage been released. So they didn't cover in glory at the end of it, Morocco, which is a pity because they were credit to the country.
Yeah, I mean, here's a free. It's out again.
Had a commission there. That was a bad one.
That is a bad one. Yeah, they're the first African nation to reach the semi-final, aren't they?
Yeah.
Messi's on the ground. Oh,
jeez. Who got him? Oh, boy, that's nasty.
That is nasty. Oh, Argentinian players are fuming with that.
He's okay.
He get pissed off now. He just scored another 2 goals now.
Yeah, just to rub it in. Look at the fans. My God.
I tell you one thing. I've watched a lot of South American football, guys, with the build up to this World Cup. And the fans over there are mental. They're absolutely off. They must be on some sort of a drug before they go into the ground, because they're absolutely off their trolleys.
It's not alcohol, that's for sure, anyway.
Now, do you know what? This World Cup, Mia, and I'll start with you on this, and then I go to you, Philip. Mia, do you know this is the first World Cup there's been no arrests since 1970?
Well, everyone's probably scared they're going to get their hand chopped off.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
But do you think not having alcohol, this is a serious point though, do you think not having alcohol near the stadium actually would help?
Well, yeah, of course. We all know when people drink, it changes people. It completely changes people's attitudes, their inhibitions, so they feel like they don't have to behave themselves. We all know this. It is an antisocial thing to drink. I don't drink myself, but obviously people can have a drink and be happy and jolly, but some people just take it too far, and then the people become antisocial when they've drunk too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve D put here's a big up. Steve D says that's what's truly world class players do in the important moments. Yeah, they do. Look, I'm sorry I was a bit late in the Mayor. If you see any comments, can you bring them up and read them for us?
Yes, I can do it. I don't know.
Yeah, if you can do, because I'm looking at the match here and I have to keep flicking back to the stream to the match. So if one of you two can take over the comment sections, that would be grateful.
I think that's a subtle dig at Harry Kane, that last comment by Steve D. Well,
look, I feel sorry for Harry Kane, what he went through.
Yeah.
But you have to say, it has been labelled, Adam, that the big games he hasn't turned up. Now, nobody loves Harry Kane more than I do. And Dave, if you're watching, please don't start getting the Thor hammer out up in Kildare and chucking thunder and lightning down me here in Wexford. But do you feel, Philip, and I'll start with you, that especially probably more for country than club, that do you feel he doesn't give his all for England like he gives his all for Tottenham, or do you think it's just Harry Kane? It's just one of them things.
Harry Kane gives his all, no matter who he plays for.
Yeah,
no, I just think he's unlucky. He's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably in hindsight maybe shouldn't have taken that second penalty. The French were actually amazed he did, because in their culture, if you get two penalties in a match, you use two different penalty takers. And possibly that should have been the way, but especially going up against your own club goalkeeper, you know. But anyway, history didn't do it. But no. Harry Kane is one of the most wholehearted players. He gives everything to every side he plays for. Okay, there's only two sides, England and Spurs. But the fact that he's been vilified for missing that penalty is so unfair. You know, it really is.
And you, Mia?
Sorry.
Mia was so shocked by the question that she passed out, and she's just come around now. She was so shocked that I would actually say a question about Harry Kane.
Well, just to look at the next comment.
I just think with Harry Kane, obviously, like he doesn't turn up for those big moments. It's true, but I don't think he doesn't give his all at all. Like, I think anybody to say that guy does not give his all for both his club and country, what are you watching? Because honestly, you can see, and the fact he was so upset shows how much it means to him, and England means a lot to him, so he gives his all 100%, definitely. And anyone who doubts it, you're not watching it. You're not watching the football that he plays and how he plays. So
I wasn't doubting him. I was just saying some people have
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you personally. I'm just saying like anybody who doesn't think he gives it his all for his country are mad, because honestly, he does give his all for his country 100%.
What are you saying there? The comments there, Philip?
Yeah, Steve D followed up that comment. It says, big moment. I love Kane, but can't avoid it. So that's more or less what we were talking about there, you know. But I just hope that Harry Kane is not too badly scarred by what happened last Saturday night, and that he comes back to us next week firing on all cylinders.
I think, though, again, that's the mentality of a big player, a player that's strong-willed enough, strong enough to come back from something like that. I think that takes a lot of strength, and I'd hope that he has got that strength, and he is that strong player, that he isn't weak and so affected by it. He needs to move past it.
No, I think he'll be okay. I mean, you can imagine the reception he's going to get when he turns up on the 1st of January for the Villa game. You know, he has to look on the pitch and everybody's going to be behind him. Okay, except the Villa fans, obviously. So that should give him great heart. I
tell you, another player who's impressed me has been McAllister of Argentina. He's had a good World Cup.
Yeah, he's been. Apparently, we're trying to trace him back to Irish roots in the 1860s. His family left Ireland.
Yeah, and another player we can claim a World Cup winner, Brown, the winner who scored the goal in the final in '86. His mother was Irish.
That's right.
He didn't want to play. Yeah, he did want to play for Ireland. I wonder why.
Because he was brought up in an Argentina orphanage.
But he could have been, but he could have chose if his heritage. You can choose, can't you?
Yeah,
Well, maybe Jack didn't get over to Argentina that quick enough. You know what Jack's like. Jack Charlton, he wasn't in charge in Ireland, or he was actually.
FAI, find another Irishman, huh?
Yeah.
God, I'm only teasing you guys.
I wish we could find another bloody Jack Charlton. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it, Philip?
Yeah, sure would.
Well, Steve D's also said, I don't blame Kane for missing the pen. It happens to the best of them, but the true greats find something. I sort of agree and disagree with that. I think that you can't say that I do, but it wasn't all on him. He wasn't the only player on that pitch. And yes, he missed a penalty, but no one else scored. So to me, it's about the whole team. It's not just that penalty. We had time to score a goal and we didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
So
do you know? I was just saw the facts come up there. Argentina 5 shots and go, 3 on target. France haven't even had a shot or a shot on target in this final.
That's right. That's right.
Shows how well Argentina are playing. They're absolutely.
They need to keep it open. They can't relax. 1-0 is a very dangerous scoreline.
They've had. Do you think they're learning lessons from the Dutch game, Philip, where they sort of relaxed at 2-0?
They won't relax in this game. I'll tell you, no way, no chance.
You were on about the. Yeah, go on, Mia. Sorry.
Because it's a final, they won't relax. They won't rest on their laurels because they'll know this means a lot. So.
You look at the Moroccan game yesterday, Philip, and of course, my mind goes back to 1990, the final where Argentina were disgraceful on the pitch, charging the referee.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Matt Pepe. Oh, good. And 2 players sent off, of course, in the final against West Germany. Yeah. Of course, the Germans acting as well. Some of it was bad. Some of it was not bad.
Look at this.
Oh, this is Messi in now.
2-0.
Go on, 2-0. Yay!
Brilliant goal. What a breakaway.
It was.
What a brilliant breakaway. I cheered, but I cheered inwardly, so you didn't hear me.
Argentina 2, France 0. What a goal. I mean, that's South American football at its best. That's what Argentinian football is like in South America. I mean,
do you see the way that he did that round the corner of his foot? The way that Messi hit that ball to go round the corner that little bit to get to him. Oh my!
Now, there's a fella in the crowd there and the TV's just showing him. He was Valdano. He played in the last Argentina side to win the World Cup.
I just hope Di Maria is on side when this pass comes across them.
Pass from Messi.
He's okay.
He is, yeah.
Hugo could do nothing about that now.
Do you know what really is sad for me? That Maradona isn't here to see it.
Yeah.
That's the only sad thing. I mean, he's 2 years since he passed away, Philip.
Yeah. Don't worry, he's smoking a joint up in heaven now.
But do you ever see that documentary? There's a woman there absolutely in tears. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I am so over the moon with this. Honest to God, Argentina, the best team on the pitch, outplayed the world champions. And Mia, I'm actually going to go to you first. Is there a tinge of regret that the French were there for the taking on that Saturday game? That a bit more, if the luck went your way, it could have been England, Argentina in the final tonight.
Oh,
I think
could well have been.
Yeah, my question is totally.
I didn't catch. Could you try again?
What was that?
What the hell was that?
Could you try again?
What?
Oh, it's just thing happened to me. It's one of these things on my laptop. If I say something to control, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure Diego has the line set up in there.
He has, you know. Yeah.
Oh God.
It's been very quiet in this match, and again, big games, big players. Mbappe's hardly been mentioned.
Yeah. Steve D says that's because world class isn't only physical, it's mental, and that's where English players fall down. IMO, in my opinion. If it was just down to talent, England would have won more, like a bit, would have won more, a bit like Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Steve says, "This is brilliant." Plus, I've done
right.
that line one.
Yeah,
I've done that. Yeah, that's brilliant. And then he puts, "This is brilliant." Plus, Ronaldo will be crying into his coat.
Yeah. And I'll give you another reason. No, Romero got a tackle. I'll give you another reason why Mbappe's not done much. He's playing down Romero's side. He's not getting a look in here.
Here comes Messi again. Oh, I tell you, this for me, Philip. 78 for me was probably a good Argentinian side. 86 was probably no, hang on. 78 Argentinian side was a okay side. Had players, right?
They won it because of some very doubtful refereeing decisions.
Yeah.
Match against Peru in the semi-final, quarter-final.
86 was a good side. Not a great side, a good side. This is a great Argentinian side for me. Out of the three times they've won the World Cup, I think this is the best Argentinian side. World Cup winning side.
This is the first time they haven't won it without any outside influence. In 78, they got the rub of the green big time. 86, there was huge political turmoil in Argentina, and it's called the most corrupt World Cup ever. So the fact this time they've done it totally on their own merits, I think, is a big achievement for them.
What, in 86 it was corrupt, or 78 was corrupt?
Yeah, 78 was. 78 wasn't as corrupt. Sorry, 78 was the most corrupt. I'm mixing. 86 was in Mexico. No, it was the one that was held in Argentina that was corrupt. 78. Maybe the 86 one was as well, but I don't know. But this one, they're winning entirely on their own merits. And I'll tell you one thing: their fan base deserves success like this.
Yeah,
to travel so far under such. I mean, I don't know. They'll probably be. I don't know. There must be the credit unions and the banks in Argentina must be able to fortune over this tournament because.
I mean, Argentina for me, and I mean, there's 5 minutes before halftime now, plus injury time. For me, though, Philip, this Argentinian side for me it reminds me of the 86 side, but I think they're technically better than the 86. And France are making a substitution here already.
They've got 2 subs. What is got like they've?
Dembele getting away with penalty.
Yeah.
Giroud was reported to be injured after the semi-final, so maybe he wasn't quite fit.
But France, Thuram is coming on, and Kolo Muru for France are coming on, and Giroud and Dembele have come off for France. Well, this will be a change of formation, won't it, Philip?
I think it will be. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do here now.
They're obviously thinking that they can't contain them, or they can't hold the ball, and they're struggling. So they're trying to make some changes to see if they can do something, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, France,
that little tit on the bench there for France, Guendouzi, used to play for Arsenal. Remember the guy that we broke his heart there, but he plays for Marseille. And he gave away the pass that caused the late goal by Højbjerg in the Champions League a couple of months back. He reminded him. Remember one time Arsenal beat us, and he left the Emirates hanging out the back of the car, cheering and roaring.
Yeah,
remember that?
Oh, that twit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's like a David Luiz mini, isn't he? A mini version of David Luiz.
You see the Argentinian fans dancing in the background. They're fucking brilliant. I love them. Steve Dees put his South American football restored at the pantheon of the game. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And Steve D also puts Philip in there. Now, Philip, I'll see if you agree. I don't agree with him, but you may well agree with him. He says, this reminds me of the 78 side, to be honest. More of a team effort instead of a one-man performance. Well, I'll start out with you, Philip. What do you say?
Well, the 2 best players that Argentina had in 78 were Mario Kempes, right? And our own Osvaldo Ardiles. Well, let's face it, nobody really heard of until that World Cup, but he was absolutely brilliant. So it was a more workmanlike team. It was a team effort, yeah. I mean, but Messi isn't a one-man performance either, He's not. That's the order that Steve means it in,
Well, Mario Kempes, Philip, I don't know if you knew, he made his World Cup debut in 74 in Germany.
Yeah.
That's right. Mia, I mean, Phillips. So, what would your answer? 78? Would you 78 or 86? Does this team remind you of more of Philip?
Probably the 86 team more.
Yeah.
86 team more because
Probably.
they had Messi, they had Maradona. This crowd had Messi, but there's a lot of other very good players in the 86 team. Really very good.
And you,
Yeah,
Mia, I know you went around.
I was going to probably say the 86 team purely because of the type of players that they had then, and the type of players they have now is more similar than what they did in the 78 side. I think that's probably more of a been able to be comparable. Even though I named my doggy after one of the greats that was in the team, Mr. Ardiles.
Oh yes.
You could see him getting excited in the background. Ardiles there, he knows Argentina are going to win the World Cup, so he's getting excited.
I'm delighted for us. You know.
I am. Philip, look, we all know the World Cup's always between Europe and South America, and I think South America will be ahead by 1 on the head-to-head after this game. I will double-check that. I don't know if you can check it, Philip, or I'll double-check it here quickly.
I get it here. Yeah.
Do you think it's good to see that a South American side winning the World Cup now? It's been Europe now for the last few World Cups, and do you think it just breathes new life into the World Cup now?
It's not about breathing new life. The World Cup will always run on its own legs, really, no matter who wins it. But I think the overriding feature of this particular World Cup is the fact that Lionel Messi now looks like getting the only trophy he's never got, and that's a huge thing. You know, that's one of the main reasons people want Argentina to win tonight. Like if Messi wasn't in the team, I don't think anyone would really push through one. You know, if you weren't supporting either team, I think it's the Messi factor is huge in this.
Yeah, it is. And to be fair, I said well before the World Cup, and I'm very proud of myself because I've backed Argentina well before the World Cup, and they lost one game. I think this is their fourth. They've lost 1 in 43 games.
Yeah.
And it's some record. We've got 7 minutes of injury time here. I mean, this has been the story of the World Cup. How many minutes the referee has on him? It's been on. We've had our first 100-minute game twice in this World Cup.
Right. Just working out who's got the thing now. Who's got the most?
Yeah.
Brazil have. Let's see now. Brazil have 5. Argentina 7, 9. Okay, Argentina leaving today out of it, right? Up to 2018, there'd be 21 final tournaments, right?
Yeah.
Brazil won it 5 times, Argentina twice, Uruguay twice, so that's a total of 9. It's Germany and Italy have won it 4 times each, so that's 8. France have won it twice. 10, and England twice. So 12-9 to Europe.
So it'd be 12-10 now.
12-10,
after this. Wow. Of course I forgot. But Germany won it 4 times with Italy.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you and for the chat as well. What feat has Argentina matched today by reaching today's final? They've actually reached the feat today now.
Okay. I don't know that. I see it's not worth them winning today. See what the prize money is?
Yeah.
$42 million for the winning team.
Yeah.
The winning association. 30 million for the runner-up. And the let's see what else. There's a breakdown of the prize money here.
Mia, do you have any ideas what Argentina have done today?
No.
No idea.
Did any guess? I'll leave it to the chat. It's a feat, right? That is quite. I only found this out there. Well, I worked it out a while ago, but it's quite a feat. But I'll give you a few more minutes. It's quite simple when you think of it.
Okay, let's have a look.
It was actually the BBC. I think I was watching one of the BBC coverage, and somebody said it. Now it's not like a fact, but it is a feat that Argentina have done.
Nice.
Right, I'll give you a few more minutes. I don't know if anyone in the chat wants to say it. Right, if you don't know, do you want to know?
Yeah, go on.
They've actually played in the very first World Cup final,
Yeah.
and they've actually played in this. This is their fifth. Fifth, sixth. This is their seventh World Cup final in total as a country, but they played in the very first World Cup final.
Oh, okay, nice.
So if the World Cup was to stop today, they played in the first World Cup final, and they would be playing in the last World Cup final.
Okay.
If the World Cup was to stop after today.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know, it's a feat that Argentina were actually the first finalists. So
against Uruguay.
Against Uruguay, which they actually lost 4-2 against a man called One Arm Castro, who scored 4 goals for Uruguay in that match.
One-armed.
No, seriously. His name was One Arm Castro.
God.
And that World Cup was even bribed. If you ever watch a film called United, it's about FIFA and the World Cup, and the French president then was Jules Rimet. The man said to him, "Look, we'll pay for the World Cup if you host it in our country." So really, the first ever World Cup was done by bribery. So nothing's really changed.
No, nothing's.
No, France have not been the same team as.
France have been so disappointing in this first time. Mind you, they haven't been let play because Argentina are in their face every time they get the ball.
I was just looking on the group chat though. People were saying if they've all got the virus, they might all be suffering from a bit of a.
I said that before the start. They might have it, but they weren't admitting that they have it, and it'll show up in the second half now if their energy levels drop. It's very hard to pull the virus.
Yeah, if you were the French manager, Mia, what would you say to the boys at halftime? If you were the French manager and you're in the dressing room, what do you say to them?
Say, we haven't got the je ne sais quoi today. Let's just go home.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And you're the Argentina manager, Philip. What do you say to the boys at halftime?
I give them more red meat. He says, get up in the second half. Don't relax. Keep going. Get the third goal, then the fourth.
How comes I didn't get the Argentinian one? Because I would have definitely had some words. There would have been definitely some things going on.
Yeah, because you would have just mentioned one player, Mia. To be fair, I had to be
diplomatic.
I
would have told them, don't rest on your laurels. You keep going, you keep pushing, and give Romero a nice smack on the bum.
Yeah, see, there you go. You just mentioned one player.
And ask him if he needs, ask if he needs help in his shower. Say, do you need any help in the shower afterwards?
Mia, we're going gutter level now, but never mind.
Oh dear,
anyway, Steve, do you want to read that coming out by Steve D there? Actually, I'll leave that to
Listen, I'm saying he needs help from showering. Thank you. Yeah. I wasn't being rude. I was saying if he needs any help, he might be in pain from obviously playing a hard game of football. You lot.
He'd be so tired after the game, he won't be able to get there. He won't be able to reach for the soap, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly my point. See, Philip's on my team.
There's a player down on the pitch here, Fernandez here. Oh, that was horrendous, I think.
Is
that Fernandez?
Argentinian fella. Oh my God, what was that for?
Well, we've got the first booking for diving.
52 minutes.
He got booked for diving.
The ref has let a lot of things go, hasn't he? Let it flow a bit. He hasn't been dishing out the yellow cards.
Right. The Argentinian, I heard this the other day, Philip, the Argentinian manager, which team did he play for in England for 6 months?
Oh, God. I heard this. Oh, dear.
And he set up the goal in the famous final where it was his mistake. And it's here at halftime. It's Argentina 2, France 0. I'll just stop the banner there. Right. If I just stop, you bugger. Right. So just reset that for the second half. So do you know, Philip?
I'll tell you. Oh, God. Jeez, he's not much older than Messi, so it's not that long ago.
No.
Oh, one. No, I can't think of it. Who?
Mia, do you know?
No, but if I Google it, I'll know.
All right. He actually played for West Ham.
Oh, God help him.
And he set up the goal. His mistake led to Gerrard's equaliser in the FA Cup final.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So there. Right.
I'm going
to be back in 1 second. You have to, Dermot, can you hang on in for one ticket?
Yeah.
Need to get downstairs and be straight back.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'll stay until Philip's back, but then I do have to go because I have to go and do some
Mia,
stuff.
I'm going to bring up some pictures now that my friend Shamu sent me. Right, so I would just like your thoughts on the first question. We'll get some of these comments up first before I do that. I'll wait for Philip to come back. Steve D says something about the South American sides in my lifetime: Romero, Ronaldo, Zico, Bebeto, Carlos, Batistuta, Villa, Kempes, Messi, Maradona, etc., etc. Just wonderful when it's played with Latin flair. I mean, it is, isn't it, Mia? When South American football is played properly, it's a joy to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is definitely.
And then we've got Steve D here. He was talking about the virus. He says that will be the excuse. Yeah. And he just put, they've been outplayed, simple, and they have been outplayed. They've been totally outplayed. They really have. Right, I got a picture now I want to show you, Mia, and I'd just like your thought on it. And this is now, no disrespect to any Welsh fans that are watching, but I saw this picture the other day, and I had to show it. So what's your thought? There you go. What do you say to that?
Yeah, oh, that's a bit mean, isn't it? It's a bit mean to the Welsh. You know. But,
I mean,
you know, so what else they didn't put on there? They didn't put on sheep. Now, sheep should have been on there. That would have made much more sense.
I mean, I must admit, 64-year wait, bottled it and fly home. I mean, it was done because of a Gareth Bale flag, didn't he?
Yeah,
it was golf something Real Madrid. So big up, Shamu. The videos I will show when Philip gets back. Mia, look, these are the World Cup champions of the past. Any World Cup that you there remind you think, yeah, that was a good World Cup? And where do you rate this World Cup with the rest of the World Cups that have been before?
Do you know what? I think when it comes to the actual games, etc., we've had some really good upsets, which is pretty cool that we've had those. But to me, it's the fact that it's in the winter and where it is means that it's going to always be a little bit tainted, if that makes sense, because of that. And being in the winter, it's been really odd having it in the winter. It's been so strange, you know, a bit of a bizarre one, to be honest.
Well, it gives us more time to watch the Women's World Cup in the summer in May when the Irish go to their first ever World Cup and the Lionesses go seeking they get a World Cup after the European Championships. Philip, look, they're all the World Cup winners finals from the past. Look, we all know our thoughts on this World Cup. For me, this World Cup's been tainted a little bit because of the corruption and because of everything behind it. But for you, which has been your favourite World Cup for ones that you remember from the past?
Boys. South Africa was pretty good. I like South Africa. Mainly because of the crowd reacting, those Venezuela things, remember those horns used to blow through. I think I enjoyed the 78 one, but not that was more because of the intrigue that was going on around it because of the situation in Argentina. And then you're watching a match that Argentina had to win 6-0 to get into the final. And what was the final score? 6-0. So you knew there was something going on there, you know. Yeah. So it was, and then the fact that we got Ardiles at the end of it, that was probably the icing on the cake. Ardiles and Villa. I think 78 for the Spurs influence, probably the one I enjoyed the most. You know?
Yeah.
There's Mbappe. Someone say in one of the group chats there, he says interesting substitutions by the French manager. When's he bringing Mbappe on?
Oh, we've got Lisa. Big up, Lisa. She says, big up, Dermot, PHILLIPMTHE. I have a house full of kids, but have you one in my kitchen? Shocking how poor France have been, but I'm all for it. Yeah. I mean, we're all for it. She says hello to everyone in the chat.
Before I go, I'm going to quickly go. I'm going to come back, but I suppose we'll have a little cheeky plug of my new channel because I've actually got my own channel.
Yeah, go on, cheeky. Go on, have a cheeky chat. Go on, have a cheeky plug.
So
we allowed you.
I've not actually. I posted an introduction video. So if anyone could go over there and give it a like and a comment, it is called Spurs Between the Lines, and if you can give that a subscribe, I'd very, very much appreciate it. And then I'll be posting on January when we start our games. I'll be posting pretty consistently on Mondays and Fridays, so then they're consistent videos put out there. So yes, I'll obviously be doing that as well as doing this as well. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be here. So make sure you give this video a like and a follow, and make sure you subscribe and everything on here as well.
All right, Mia. Well, listen, we'll do that. And listen, we'll see you back in a minute. And as I get Philip's reaction to this first picture we're going to bring up, what do you say to that, Philip?
Yeah, I'd say that my favourite fans of the whole World Cup, apart from the Argentinians, were the Welsh fans.
Yeah, they were brilliant.
The national anthem was spine tingling, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, if since bottle it, fly it home. Well, they bottled it, but they flew it home a bit too soon now from their point of view. Yeah. But it was great to see them at us.
It was, yeah. Anyway, and we've got this one, a bunch of Argentinian fans on the way to the World Cup final, Philip.
Yeah, that's the Argentinian Tesla. You know, it's the only problem is you have to have a 45-mile lead to plug it in. I won't tell you what I said before the game, though. You might get cut off the air.
I know. I said to Dave, I was speaking to Dave beforehand, I said, I'm going to show him a picture. Philip's going to say that. And you said it exactly what you thought. Anyway, that's the Argentinian fans in Qatar at the moment on the way to the World Cup final. They're a bit late getting there, but good luck to them. We've got this video now.
1982, they just arrived.
Yeah. Now, hang on. I just want to get this right now. Now, Shamu sends me videos from time to time of different people doing different things, right? And I thought during halftime of this World Cup, it's a great time to bring them up because some of them are fucking hilarious, right? So this is an Argentinian fan celebrating Argentina scoring the winning goal, right? Scoring the goal in the World Cup.
Oh dear! Oh, that's so funny.
I'm sorry, I've got to show that again, right? Just look at the wife's reaction, right? When he...
I hope he didn't sever an artery or something doing that.
Just look at it again. It's the most funniest thing.
Oh dear! Oh dear.
That's a good one. And then we've got what's this one from Japan? I think, Philip, right? Is it? No, this is one's from Japan. This is a Japanese player scoring a goal after he scored the winning goal. I think it's for the Japanese Cup or something. But here you go. There you go.
That's classic. Classic.
And now this for me is mental, right? This is Croatia now. Croatia, of course, got third place yesterday, Philip, and well deserved in my opinion as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matched the 1998 Croatian side, which Modric played in. Modric has played in all three of Croatia's best World Cups, which is quite.
He didn't play in
remarkable.
The 98. He didn't play.
He did play in the 98 one.
No, that's 25 years ago. He's only 37. He was 12.
All right. Okay. We didn't play in the 98, but he played in the.
He played in the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've got mixed. Yeah. Just my brain ain't working.
I know he's good now, but 12-year-old.
Right. Well, this is the Croatia fans celebrating in Croatia last night. Mind you, it could be the Ukrainian fans celebrating after they beat Russia too. So anyway, that's my political
the
views
colour
out of the
gives
way.
it away, though.
Yeah, huh?
I think the colour of the flares gives it away.
Yeah, but this is Croatia fans, and here they are. I mean, this is mental. I mean, you think they won the World Cup?
Yeah, it's a country like Croatia. It means so much. They've only been in existence for 30 years. What they've done.
Yeah.
They finished second or third in half the World Cups that they played in.
Yeah,
They had 6, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Philip, what's your thoughts for the second? I mean, this is how very quickly how the teams got there. We didn't have time to show at the start. Who do you think had the easiest run to the final?
Well, of course, Argentina got off that horrible start against Saudi Arabia, which nobody thought was coming. Then they had Mexico, and who was the other team in their group?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Yeah, you would have thought they had a reasonably easy passage, whereas France had
Poland, Denmark, and Tunisia.
Yeah, that's tougher group. But as it turns out, Argentina had the more laborious task to get to the final. I mean, losing to Saudi Arabia was a huge shock. France have been efficient the whole way through without being absolutely startling, whereas Argentina have shown they showed good form against Australia, but then nearly bottled it against the Netherlands, losing a 2-0 lead, and could have lost that match very easily. Like, we could be looking at either an England-France final or a Netherlands-France final tonight, really, if things had gone differently. But I think the old magic of Messi has kept Argentina in it, and it looks like now in an hour's time he'd be up there getting this cup, unless France can really do what they didn't do in the first half, is A, get a shot on target, or a shot of any description, to be honest with you, and B, start playing football, because the big players have not turned up for them today whatsoever.
No. And of course, in 2026, Philip, all this changes. This all completely changes, doesn't it? There've been no round of 16, they've been around the 32, then around the 16.
Because they've got 48 teams, right? So what do? You have 16 groups of 3, with 2 going through to make it 32. Because if you have the traditional 4 teams in a group, right, that's going to be fine. You're going to have 20. You're going to have 24 winners, 24 qualifiers. But then you're going to be down to, how are you going to get down from 24?
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to have 12. So you're going to have either 4 best runners up, making it 16 or whatever. So I think the group of 3 looks more likely to be. They haven't announced it yet. And I think the guy that's in charge of that is Arsene Wenger, as far as I know.
Yeah. Well, they're back out for the second half, Philip. They're I just get that. No, they're not yet. They're not. They will be soon. But you've got a big up Bob Spur, who's come into the chat as well. Big up Bob Spur. It says France has been playing the way they did during. Do you want to read that out for me, Philip?
Yeah, France have been playing the way they did during Lasagna Gate. Clearly something not right. Shame, because to me, it'll be seen as a hollow win. The fact I dislike Argentina isn't clouding my opinion on it. I mean, it does look as if that so-called virus that was gone through the French squad had had a greater impact than we thought it would have, and they'll never admit it because it'll be looked on as an excuse. But there's certainly something not right in that French team. In that first
Where
half.
are you on your screen, Philip? Have you kicked off yet? Are we
still? No, not yet.
They're just
showing the fans. Their ball's on the center spot now.
Yeah, and the referee's just talking to McAllister, I think.
Yeah,
so.
we're probably when it starts. I'll tell you when I've started, Dermot. You can tell me where you are.
Okay, I just wanted to get the scoreboard right.
Yeah.
And get that spot on. But I love doing these watch-alongs, Philip, because I do enjoy them. But for me to do a World Cup final, it's been like a little ambition for me to do over the years. So
it's great to do it. It's great to do it. You know, it's look at all the empty seats.
Give us a shout when you're ready, Philip. So I'll start the scoreboard here.
There. See now, that boy has his hand up on the side. Here we go. Come on. What they're holding back for. Right, where you go. There you go.
All right, why is that not working?
Right, and what are you showing on your screen, Dermot?
Kicked up on 45.010.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty much there. So
Yeah. Okay. He's just come back to his goalkeeper, Martin. Would you get the Argentina goalkeeper, Philip?
well, I mean, he could have his deck chair out there in the first half.
Yeah. But here comes Messi.
He's done absolutely had nothing to do.
Oh,
look at this.
It could be a goal straight off in the second half. Argentina have started the same way they have. So I am sorry. I'm not going to apologise. I am on Argentina for this final. Sorry to anyone that offends.
I am too. You know, so
I'm sorry. It's an Irish thing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Look at that. See that now? That's typical of France. He took his eye off the ball, then clipped off his foot out of play for a throw in Argentina.
2 changes to the French side, of course, made at the end of the first half, Philip, and but no change for Argentina. Look at the empty seats. It's shocking.
Well, I think they were full. There's people not coming back after I was going to say the halftime pint, but more like the halftime cup of coffee, seeing as it's
and prawn sandwiches.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Look, to be fair, Philip, we might as well talk about the elephant that's in the room here. Look, FIFA have to learn lessons from this World Cup and how they give out World Cups in the future.
But will they do it? Will they? I mean, Infantino has been saying all week, this is the greatest World Cup ever. It's not. It's not even close to the greatest World Cup ever. But he will use that as a springboard. The fact that they've made a huge amount of money in this tournament, that if it ain't broke, why do you fix it? So, it's, in my opinion, the country that offers the most money will get the next World Cup, or whenever they're allocating them again. And that's always been the way, and it'll continue to be the way. It's money talks.
It is shocking. Football should be for the people, not for football's about people, not money. But football now is about money and not the people anymore. So it's not the people's game; it's the money's game.
No, it's like the time these sponsored boxes came into the Premiership. You know those boxes for the corporate box. Yeah. And you have guys going to those matches, and they turn up at the ground, and they sit down and say, "Right, who are we playing?" They hadn't a clue. And I say it's the same for half the people at this World Cup. Have no interest in soccer at all.
No,
they're just there because they're on a free meal and what you call it, a good day out with a nice comfortable seat.
Just very quickly, we're still taking money in for the charity. The link's still open, still on the YouTube channel. We've raised over €1,000 so far. The latest news is I haven't been well the last few days. I've been in hospital with my breathing and bits and pieces. I'm not too bad today, but some days are good, some days are not good. So the money will be given over to the charity, and we're doing it through the credit union, and they're doing the big check for me on the first week in January, the first Thursday in January, where we'll be giving the money over. Now that will be videoed, and then it will be put up on the channel, and also we will be going into the local papers again. But if you see the link there for Advocates for Autism, they're doing they're shortlisted for Charity of the Year. Well, small Charity of the Year. Hit that link on that channel. There is the link on the YouTube channel. Follow the link to vote for them, and then I'll get the link up in the channel for you to vote. Put as many votes as you can, and if you're there, please hit the GoFundMe and just donate as much as you can. We raised over 1,000. We raised €1,000 in the 12-hour stream, but we're just looking to raise a bit more for them after Christmas for the mammies and for the children. And there's a big thing over here now about it. I'm thinking of running for the Dáil on this matter as well, which is like running for Parliament in England. In our next election. It's something I'm really passionate over, and I'm really thinking seriously over doing it. But please, if you can do all the help and all the vote can help. We've got Christine coming on Tuesday with a mammy. Philip, if you're around, we're going to do a bit of an update, and they're going to say what they're up to because of Christmas week and everything.
But we'll see.
Yeah, or we'll do it Tuesday or Wednesday morning. But Christine will be on. She's part of the Advocates for Autism. So, but thank you for everyone that's donated so far. But if you can do a little bit over Christmas, and then we'll video it and we'll get it. The money will be going to them straight after Christmas. It's just because I haven't been well. I've spoke to Mary, who is the charity leader, And we both agreed that just because I haven't been feeling well, some of the mambies have been feeling well either, that we're going to give it to them after Christmas. So, look, it's there. The link's there. Do what you can. But if you already have, we're grateful. Thank you. It does help. And do you know what I mean? It may not be the biggest charity in the world, but for me, it's personal. So it really means everything to me. So thank you. And then, sorry about that, Philip. I just had to give a bit of an update on that.
Yes, Argentina had a good shot there on the volley. Yeah. Lloris saved. And then France had a breakaway, and then they've got a corner now. So France, this is their first time in the Argentina half, and there's 5 minutes gone.
For me, France have been non-existent. And I think they can use the illness or his Griezmann with the corner. All good save by Martinez. Look, France can say, "Oh, we've been ill and all this." Look, they can use the 26-man squad. Not every one of them has been caught up with a bug.
There's only 3 or 4 of them apparently. Good pass that.
It is. Is that Romero up the pitch? No, it's not. It's DePaul.
DePaul.
Yeah, sorry about that, Philip. I just want to give people an update. I know people are wondering, have we given the money yet or not? It's just that I haven't been well, and Ellie knows, and I did send you a photo the other night, me in the back of an ambulance. I looked like something out of being brought down from a fucking alien ship. Seriously, they had the mask on me, right, and there was oxygen to begin with, and then they gave me a nebulizer. Honest to God, Jesus. And then you go down to the local hospital, Philip, and Wexford Hospital, I swear to God, it's the worst hospital in the world. Honestly. There was one woman in there, Philip, right, there's no word of a lie, and she had high blood pressure. Now, anyone with high blood pressure, you get them in there quick in case they have a stroke.
Yes.
She was there for 15 hours. She was seen. The doctor let her go. And I was watching something on my laptop. I was waiting to go in. I was on the nebulizers, and they were giving me nebulizers in the waiting room. She went in 10 minutes later to looking on my watch. 10 minutes went by. She came in with a stroke.
Oh, dear.
Now, what happened to her after that, I don't know. But that's how bad our hospital service is over here. I know Boswell does a lot for the NHS and how they looked after him and how they do. Look, we have got some good doctors over here, Philip, but our health system is broken over here, isn't it? Just very quickly on that.
Yeah, and there's a new guy that's taken up the reins of the new chief executive of the HSE there at the weekend, and on a salary of €367,000 per year. So I hope he earns it. it.
Well, our health minister hasn't changed, has it? Still Egghead, Mr. Egghead.
Yeah. I'll tell you a funny one. I was at a play on Friday night in a local town, and where Paul Reid is the present head of the HSE lives. And the play was about raising money for the HSE. It was a farce. Raising money for the HSE. And Paul Reid walks into the theatre, and they started joking after, if we don't make money to the HSE, will always pay us, I thought it funny that the head of the HSE was in the theatre about a play that was about the HSE,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we got a new Taoiseach over here yesterday, didn't we, Philip? That was another farce.
Well, we got a recycled Taoiseach, the Prime Minister, that is. He's been there before, but they had an arrangement with the two parties that they do it 2 years each, and the Fianna Fáil guy, 2 years were up yesterday, so we now have a change of ownership, if you like, but still nothing changes. Same cabinet, just shuffled around a wee bit.
I was impressed with Mary Lou yesterday with her speech, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd be more impressed if she actually put it into action rather than talk is cheap, Need to do something.
Yeah, well, let's get back to the football anyway. Rabbit's been booked there. Yeah.
I'm glad Rabiot's been booked because he said Spurs weren't good enough for him a few years ago, so good enough for him.
Okay, so let's see if we got any comments now.
Ball first.
Yeah. Oh dear. I'm so impressed with the Argentinian goalkeeper. I love him. I saw an interview with Goicoechea, the Argentinian keeper of 1990.
Goicoechea,
yeah, the other day. And I didn't realise Pompidou broke his leg in that World Cup.
Did he? Oh, nice.
He did. He broke his World Cup. He broke his leg in the second match in the World Cup against who was it? Argentina had lost to Cameroon 1-0.
Yeah.
There had to be I think it was Russia.
Right.
I think it was Russia that played in their second group game. It's exactly the same as this, how they got to this final, Argentina.
Okay.
But Argentina of 1990 were a team that got there on free kicks and penalties, where this Argentina have got there on
good play.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, the Argentina back four is looking as solid as a rock so far.
Yeah.
Really
would you buy if you could pick any Argentina players apart from Romero, of course, who would you pick for Spurs?
I go for McAllister.
Yeah.
I think he's more or less of what we need. Okay, regarding the centre backs, we don't want Otamendi because he could be a mistake waiting to happen. But we've got Romero, so I take McAllister, no problem. Yeah, although whether Brighton sell to us, I don't know.
Oh, as I said before, I take Martinez as well, the goalkeeper.
No, I wouldn't take him because he's ex-Gooner. He wouldn't come anyway.
Oh, what about Bono for Morocco? Would you take him?
Bono. I'll take Bono, yeah. I'll take the Croatian goalkeeper who plays for Dynamo Zagreb. He's very good.
He's had a good World Cup.
Yeah, Bono was good. Yeah.
But that goal that Croatia scored yesterday, Philip, the first goal was unreal. Well, I don't know if it's the first goal anyway.
Lovely goal. And Ivan Perisic involved in it as well.
Yeah, he had a great World Cup, Perisic.
Oh, I'm delighted for the guy. He really was. He was man. He was man of the match yesterday, according to some of the reports. Now that's what you call a tackle.
Yeah, and is that Romero? Was that?
I don't think so.
Of course it is.
No, I don't think it is. No, it's the wrong side.
I've got a funny idea for a thumbnail for a World Cup preview or our debate show on Thursday, Philip, with Romero and the hamster. I won't say no more than that, but I think you know where I'm going on that.
Yeah, I think it's a Freddie Starr angle on it. Huh?
Yeah. Oh dear. The thumbnail is just too good to miss with the dream. You can imagine Messi last night. How did he sleep? Do you know? I say he had a bad night's sleep. You know.
Yeah. Oh boy, somebody's riding in agony here on the pitch.
Yeah. It's.
That actually did something.
Yeah.
He fouled. Oh look, that's nasty. The ball had gone. He was out with his right leg. That's frustration coming through there now.
Yeah. See, the referee didn't even book him.
No, he's one of the untouchables.
Do you know what, Philip? This still does not. I mean, look. How do you feel World Cup in the winter's been? It had to do it because of the heat and everything. Yeah. We understand that. But it still comes back, Philip.
It's never going to be in the winter again, anyway. That's for sure.
No,
not unless Abu Dhabi go for it. You know.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Argentina. Oh, good save by Luis. Where would you mark this World Cup, Philip? For me, as much as I enjoyed some of the matches, and it hasn't felt like a World Cup to me, like a World Cup should feel like. You should be feeling. No, you should be feeling a bit sad today because it's over. The World Cup's over, and you've got to wait another 4 years. For me, it's
normal reactions after a World Cup is okay. It's over in the middle of June or in the end of June. We've got a month to wait for the Premiership. We don't have that problem now. We're back next week. No. It's great, but I don't think it's a reasonably good World Cup. Not a great one. It's been a good World Cup, but not a great one.
Has it been tinted? Has it been tinted by you, Philip? Has it been sort of there's a question mark over it, if you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Oh, and there always will be. Yeah. The question mark over why FIFA or the Qatari powers will not set up a compensation fund for all the migrant workers. But let's face it, without the migrant workers, we would not be watching this at the moment.
No, that's true.
They've been made a pittance, made to sleep in hovels, basically, and if they die, so what?
Yeah,
and that's a horrible way it should be.
It is.
Really.
Yeah, it is. We've got a comment here from Ellie. Ellie says, "Hi lads, big up to Dermotron and Philip, the Godfather Brady. So happy Argentina are winning, and happy for Romero."
Oh, look at this!
I'm not looking, Philip, because I'm reading the comment. I'm not looking. That
should have been a goal for Argentina.
Oh, don't tell me! Don't tell me! Oh, that should have been. That should have been Messi. Is it going out for a corner? Yeah, it's going out for a corner.
It was a good time. he's given the goal kick. Yeah, it's a goal kick.
He's a fucking idiot. That one, Jesus.
No, Messi hit it last, actually.
Right. Okay, Philip. Here's yours. You can get on your soapbox now, right, about this now. Refereeing and VAR in this World Cup. How have you found it? Frustrating? Happy? Angry? If you could do a poll.
Frustration bordering on anger would be the best way of putting it.
Yeah.
There's been
I
some
think so.
yesterday, like, they kept nearly the best till nearly last.
Yeah.
Croatian guy, it was actually Vardiol, going straight through the Moroccan defense, clipped from behind, blatantly clipped from behind. The referee waved it on. VAR didn't seem to be interested. And the significance of that was, if that had been given as a penalty and Luka Modric let Ivan Perisic take it, it would have got Perisic the record for goals scored in the World Cup for Croatia. Yeah. Right? That was a dreadful decision. There's been some awful decisions. There was a penalty given against Poland against Argentina when Chesney's hand brushed up against Messi's face, penalty given. There's been some like this. There's 6 people in the VAR box, which to me is 4 too many. You don't need 6 people, because that only leads to 6 people having 6 different opinions. You want 2 people there that can thrash it out between them. But VAR, as I said, VAR as a system is absolutely perfect. It's the idiots that are running it that ruin it. They don't think they have the same. Nobody's on the same hymn sheet when it comes to making decisions. What's offside? What's handball? They're the 2 most contentious of them. And until that's sorted out, VAR will always have a stain on us.
Yeah. I mean, they just showed a stat up there. 9 shots on target for Argentina, 5 on target. Yeah. France, 0-0. There's
our boy Romero. 0-0. That's shocking. After an hour of a World Cup final, I haven't even tested the goalkeeper yet.
Yeah.
I can see the French papers writing up the excuses already.
Oh,
and look at this. The amateur play there in the middle. And it's McAllister is taking it away. Now, they play this right and they're in.
Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, that's 3-0. Oh, should have been 3-0.
Good goalkeeping by Hugo. He had to go for that with his legs. He'd gone with his hands. He would have brought him down for a penalty.
Yeah. Do you know what reminds me of this 86, Philip? They were 2-0 up against West Germany, and West Germany got 2 late goals back. You know, I just got that. And then, of course, Argentina did win it with 5 minutes to go with Chuga scored the winning goal set in by Maradona. But Argentina need a third here, I think, just to finish it off, I think.
Well, at the moment, 2 looks very comfortable for them. But as you say, you never know. Holland hadn't exactly tested the goalie much until they scored either. So
yeah.
You know.
But anyway, look.
Not manage any concerted pressure at all. Now maybe this is a chance. But the Argentinians are so quick in on the ball.
Yeah, they are. They really are. We've got any great defending by Romero. Yeah, and Elias, Eric Dyer's influence on the back line, that second of our back line plays is consistent.
Eric Dyer is not mentioned in the World Cup and he's not playing in it. He can't be, you know.
Why am I reading out that shite? Seriously.
Elias, just give Eric Dyer a break. I mean, we're all sick of listening about him, to be honest with you, you know. And that's no offense to Eric Dyer. He's no place in the World Cup final.
No. Di Maria is coming off for Argentina, and I don't know who's coming off. 7.1 kilometers he's ran. Do you want to pronounce that name? A-C-U-N-A? I ain't pronouncing his surname. Right, Philip. I have to dash to the bathroom there for a minute. So can I leave you to carry on for a minute, and I will be back.
No problem. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen a more one-sided World Cup final in a long time. Unless something changes here very radically, France are really not even at the races here. It's Argentina keeping the pressure on, not allowing France to settle at all, which is really impressive from them. France just don't seem to have answers to anything Argentina are trying to do, are doing here. And Hugo Lloris has had a good World Cup. His only fault, as usual, is his distribution. But even that seems to have improved a little bit. Maybe the French players move around better than the Spurs ones do for him. But it looks, I'm afraid now, unless things radically change in the next 25 minutes, he's going to be getting a loser's medal to go with his winners one from 4 years ago. Because France are just tapping it about in their own half. They just cannot seem to come up with any ideas to get Mbappe into the game. He's done absolutely nothing so far. And now there's a bit of an attacking opportunity down the left-hand side. Well, Griezmann with a great cross, but nobody on the end of it. Well, the Argentinians are the ball back now. Referee's letting things go, and there's a couple of tackles there, which most other refs would have given us free kicks, but he let things go. I suppose the biggest question from the Spurs point of view is when are we going to get Hugo Lloris and Christian Romero back into our squad? Because we have a game in 8 days' time. Are they going to be, well, and I think Lloris might be okay, but is Romero going to be in a fit state to take his position with all the celebrations? It's going to be like he'll have to be part of the trip going back to Argentina with the cup, and then another trip back to London. So I can't see him being available for next weekend. And even if he was, I'd say they could breathalyze him going onto the pitch. France have a corner, and they've headed it wide. Romero, you love this guy. The French fellow was complaining it should have been a corner, and Romero just goes up and stands about 2 inches from his face and starts telling him in no uncertain terms, that's a goal kick.
Oh, no, I'm just watching it now, Philip. Sorry about that.
Oh, God.
Right, we're back. We've got Elias again. Look, I will bring up his comments, Elias, but please just stop with the Eric Dyer bullshit. Believe it or not, we have a world-class backline. We have 2 of our backline players contesting the final, and one of them just got 3rd place. Only non-world-class stuff in our backline is Emerson.
Sure, no, 2 of a backline. The goalkeeper's on the backline.
No, that's true.
Goalkeeper.
But I can understand. I can understand what he's saying, though.
Yeah, but we're saying we have a world class backline with 2 of our backline are contesting the World Cup final. The 2 players we have in the World Cup final are Hugo Lloris and Christian Romero. Romero is a centre back, which is fine. That's part of the backline. But the goalkeeper. The back line's always classed as the defense, not the goalkeeper. So, you know,
France here making the double substitution as well, Philip. By the looks of it, France have not played. Look, you can say the bug or the illness has gone through them, but I've never seen the team play so bad. I think I would have to go back to the Argentinian 1990 World Cup final, where Argentina just did not turn up. And this French team have not turned up.
Oops,
they're going to get slaughtered in the French press tomorrow.
Oh, they are, and the French press will be a bit won't be kind to them at all.
No, I mean they've been wanting to get rid of their manager now for a long while. I think this might just give them the excuse to do it.
Yeah. Good play by number 7.
Did you know Platini was French manager for a while?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I didn't know that till the other day.
Before he got into more lucrative pastimes.
Yeah, like how much can we pay you for floating your boat? Do you know what I mean? Them sort of lucrative deals, you know.
Yeah.
If you look the other way, we'll give you a $50,000 watch.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what surprised me. We're talking about FIFA and the World Cup and that Philip and everything earlier. That Chuck Blazer who passed away.
Yeah. He was.
How the fuck he got away? Well, half of what he got away.
Did you hear the story of what happened there? Chuck Blazer never put in a tax return for 15 years, right? So the IRS, the Revenue Service in America, obviously got wind of that.
Yeah.
And they brought in the FBI, and they've done a bit of digging, right? And they got access to his bank account. You know, you can do that in America. And they showed up. He had 15 million or something in his bank account, right? And no tax return.
Yeah.
So or maybe it wasn't 15, but it was a huge amount anyway. So then they one night he was having dinner at a restaurant in New York. Suddenly he got a tap on the shoulder. These two guys, do you mind if we join you? So the two boys sat down. And he says, we're from the IRS and the FBI. We know all what you've been doing. Now, you have two choices. You can cooperate with us and we'll get you a reduced sentence, or you can stand your ground and you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. And he decided to cooperate with them. And he did. And that's how all these other guys got arrested in Zurich that particular day. Remember, they raided the FIFA. That was all on Chuck Blazer. And then Chuck Blazer died of cancer in 2017, so he never actually served any sentence for anything. But he was the boy that brought down the House of Cards.
Yeah. France have made their horrendous and Griezmann have both come off for France, which is really
I missed that. Griezmann, who else?
And horrendous.
And Hernandez. But Griezmann was one of the best players so far. So
yeah.
Straight at Hugo.
Oh, there is Fernandez, a lovely sort of curling shot.
The fact that Griezmann has come off and Hernandez come off leads me to believe they've got the bug. Yeah. There's no way they're coming off unless there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philip, it's a 26-man squad, for God's sake. I mean, they should have played a couple for their
those players are squad players. They're not the first team.
Yeah, it is a World Cup final, though. Adrenaline should get you through a World Cup final.
But apparently a lot of the teams have been suffering from bronchial things out there because of the poor quality of the air. Not great, you know. And there's been a lot of flus knocking about.
Yeah.
Wait till they come back to this weather. That'll knock the kicking up.
Yeah, it's a bit milder today over here, but there's another cold snap on the way.
With a complete thaw on there last night, which is great. It's still cold enough.
Yeah, it's starting again. Another cold snap's on the way now again.
Yeah.
All nice for Christmas week.
Yeah, at least we get a bit of traveling this week. We've been stuck at home nearly all week.
Yeah. Well, here comes France on the attack again. I'm really enjoying this, Philip. I love doing the watch-alongs with you. I just love it.
I enjoy it.
You and me go in so many different directions.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't get taken down half the time. Some of the stuff we talk
I'll keep my Argentinian comment to myself. That should be safe enough.
Mia, big up Mia. She's went Healy, guys. Is she there? Is she down the bottom? Have I missed her?
Hello, guys. I think she's right.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Yeah. Hi, Mia. Oh Lord, 16 minutes left of this World Cup, Philip.
Romero just has to go down the heap.
Oh, that's nasty looking.
I tell you, whoever did that better watch their ankles because he'd be at them now.
Yeah, he's flat on his back with his legs in the air. It's a good job Mia isn't watching this. She'd be running. If Mia was there, she'd be running on with a bucket and sponge straight away.
Yeah, she'd be shouting, "Do you want the shower? Do you want the shower?"
Yeah. Oh dear. I wonder what's gone through.
You don't know what that's all about, anyway.
Yeah, I tell you, you wonder what's gone through Messi's head now with 15 minutes to go, Philip.
He's 15 minutes away from his destiny, really. You know,
he's 15 minutes. He's 15 minutes away from all-time football.
Great, legend status. It really is.
They will get some reception back in Argentina once they get home.
Romero again. What a bit of play. That guy is, oh, God. If he plays half as good for us when he comes back.
I tell you one thing, though, Phil. They're off. Oh, Fernandez. No, nobody with him.
Still, he's done well to retain it.
Yeah. It's been a good final, though, Philip. To be fair,
it's been good for Argentina because they've really kept France at arm's length without any danger signs at all so far. Anyway, so you just wonder something's got. Now that's typical of France, completely on the wrong wavelength, and Varane just put the ball out of play whenever the other guy wasn't watching what he was doing.
Yeah. The French manager going absolutely.
Didier is a bit distraught. Didier distraught.
We've got all right. We've got Lisa saying, Mia saying, Lisa, they can't have him on these odds. Mia go him. Steve D's going, bless. Anna, why is these keep jumping? Blessed to have witnessed Maradona and Messi. Pick one over the other. You won't go wrong. Look, we are doing the debate. You know, the debate show's been done in my head for this week. Messi against Maradona. Who's actually the greatest? So we are going to do that this week. I was thinking of what a debate show. I know with Spurs coming back, but I think there has to be some of it, or one show this week. We've got to do something along that. Lisa, that's right, Mia. They can't have our cutie. Mia, listen, I told you I'm helping out with the player who's like to be in pain and fatigue. Lisa, I'll fight them for you.
Oh,
and then
nasty foul. I'd say the French are getting a bit now. That's been a pretty nasty tackle there.
Yeah. Who's that on, Philip? Sorry.
On De Paul, I think.
Oh, De Paul. He's had a good game, De Paul, to be fair.
Yeah,
I tell you, a player who I surprised hasn't come on. It's Dybala, who hasn't come on at all.
Dybala, yeah, the Juventus
Yeah,
guy there.
Dybala,
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I get some of these names a bit wrong. I do apologize.
Yeah, no, he was with Roma. He was Juventus. I think he's with Roma now.
Yeah. I think Jose's ruined him, to be fair, like he does every other player.
I'd love to Argentina get another goal now, and just that's it. The story.
Yeah. Every World Cup they've won, they won the first World Cup 3-2. They won the '86 World Cup 3-2.
Oh. Hugo stops that cross from De Paul.
So will this World Cup final be the same?
Well, I can't see 3 more goals coming in. Well, 2 more coming in 15 minutes from France, anyway.
Well, yeah, I watched the.
You never know. This is around the time Holland got their first goal, so
Well, I watched the '86 final the other night, Philip. I couldn't sleep, so I watched it on YouTube, and it's the same as this. Argentina controlled that final, and then West Germany came back with 2 goals out of nowhere.
Well, of course, I think Argentina probably they'll be looking back on those matches, showing the players, listen, this is what happened in '86. Do not let it happen this time.
Yeah, they'll be showing the Dutch game again. Look what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's McAllister. I don't know who that fucker is there with the glasses.
Well, all these guys in the crowd, but they never explain who they are because obviously they don't know.
If you're watching that Argentina match, they're all on fucking coke. It's their natural,
penalty to France.
Has coke in it or something.
Penalty to France.
Is there a penalty to France?
Yeah. Oh no, that's not a penalty. No.
They're gonna end up beating France because of the shit that they're on.
Yeah.
I don't think this should be overturned. He puts his hand on his shoulder, but there's no leg contact at all.
No.
Oh
no.
Dear, that's very dodgy.
Oh, the referee's giving it.
That's going to make an interesting last 10 minutes. We might be talking through a halftime, but this could all change.
Yeah, I did say it. Yeah, I did say it to the land. Every time they've won the World Cup, they've won it 3-2.
Can you imagine your first in '86? Your first shot on target is in the 79th minute for a penalty. Shouldn't even be in the match at this stage.
Kylian Mbappe's had 4 penalties. He scored 3 and missed once. Sorry.
Let's hope he misses this one.
Yeah.
Oh, we just about got it in.
Oh, you must be a bit ahead of me, Philip.
Yeah, no, I'm 79-26.
I'm 2 seconds behind you.
Right,
there's the French president. Look at him.
Yeah. I think the goalie made a great attempt to get this. He nearly got us.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. I love the French president. I have to say, that's passion. Do you know what I mean?
McAllister or Martinez got his hands to it, but couldn't keep it out.
I'm telling you, at 78 3-2, 86 3-2. I am telling you.
This has got Holland written all over it again. We'll see how they react to this.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. And then it's Germany scored in the 78th and 83 minutes in the '86 World Cup. They were 2-0 up Argentina. The same with the Dutch. They were 2-0 up.
Yeah.
But
like, there's no way Argentina should be out of sight in this match.
Yeah.
I mean, if France win this, it'd be the greatest travesty.
Oh, the greatest comeback.
Hang on, something more's after happening because my wife's watching it downstairs and something else after happening. I can hear a roar.
Oh, don't tell me France have equalised.
No, not yet.
Or maybe Argentina have.
Uh-oh, Messi's after been dispossessed.
Oh, shit. Here comes France now. France have.
Oh no! Yeah! Oh shit!
Philip, don't tell me. Oh bollocks! No. Told you. I am telling you.
Oh,
I am telling you. I am telling you.
That puts him ahead of Messi.
Philip, I told you. 78 Argentina 3, Holland 2. 86 Argentina 3, Germany 2. And they've scored in the same times. France have scored in the same times as West Germany did in the 86 final.
They shouldn't even be on the same pitch as them at the moment, France.
If
Argentina don't win this game. And Messi was actually robbed of the ball that started the.
Look, Philip, can we sync up that we're on sync too?
Well, I'm 81-41.
Right, I'm well behind you. So
only 2 seconds behind a minute ago. It kind of changed that much. What are you on now?
I'm on 81-50.
Well, I'm going to stop it at 81-82. Right, hold on. Right, I'm stopped at 81-59.
Now, right, we're linked up.
Good goal by Mbappe, though, I have to say.
It is. I am telling you, Philip, history's repeating itself.
Should never.
No, should never. Argentina will score now within the 85th minute. Argentina will score. Messi would do something, put a player through.
She's going to do something.
Because it was the same in 78 and 86, 2-0 up, and they threw away a 2-goal lead.
God, and they fell apart against Holland when this happened. So it's just going to the same thing going to happen to this.
If the French win, this would be the biggest disaster.
Oh, the great robbery. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. If France win this, I would not like to see what happens in Buenos Aires tonight. There'll be riots. There won't be much. If they lose, they won't be just lying down.
Yeah.
The government's on a sticky enough wicket over this. It could tip them over the edge.
We've got big up the Irish hotspot. I know who he's backing. Never right off the French. I'm telling you, Dave, Argentina will score a third one in the last few minutes. It'll be 3-2 again. But big up, Dave, and everyone, please get over to the Irish hotspot and get your subscriptions in over there and the likes in. Big up, Mr. Harris.
Man, Dave.
Oh, I know he's backing the French. Oh, nearly. Oh, this can be a good end to the match now.
Game that should be petering out is now going to be looking like it's going to have extra time.
Yeah. Or France may nick it. Oh, Lord. The French have just out of nowhere. And it was the same.
15 minutes. That's what they've done.
Yeah.
It was 75 minutes.
Yeah, it was the same as I said before in 86, Philip. The Germans. Oh, here comes France on the attack. Oh, Jesus. Argentina are falling apart here. Mbappe. Oh, he missed a golden opportunity there.
Oh, that was some other fella, some young lad. Mbappe put the cross.
It was Milan. Is that his name, Milan?
Moani.
Oh, he missed it. It's gone out for a goal kick now. Right, if you're the Argentina manager, what would you be shouting on the pitch, Philip?
Panicking. I'd be panicking because it's just all changed in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I do cool heads. That's what you need, cool heads, and don't panic.
No.
Just play the way you have been playing. You know.
I don't know. I just got this feeling 86 again. It's just every time they've won, it's been 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if any team's going to win at 3-2 in normal time, it's going to be the French, because I think the Argentinian heads have gone on this.
I don't know.
Don't give away 2-goal leads in twice in the same tournament, which they've done.
I mean, they've never been behind, have they? In this, or they have been actually. Yeah.
Yeah, against Saudi Arabia. Now Romero's has to give him the ball away cheaply there, which he hasn't not done the whole match.
No. Look, the French can't win this, surely to fucking God. No.
Oh, they can.
Never live it down if the French win it.
Never hear the end of it.
I never want the French to win anything after what they did to us in the World Cup.
No.
I mean, if they do win it, Philip, they will be making history. It's the first side since Brazil of 58-62 to retain the World Cup, which is history in itself. And that was no way a free kick. And Argentina now they've lost their heads. There's the French manager. He's won a World Cup, hasn't he, Philip?
Yeah, 198. He was a player.
Yeah. Not many managers have managed and won a World Cup for the national team, have they? I think Franz Beckenbauer's won. Brazil, was one. I think he's the third. I don't think there's been another manager since. I think there's only 3. Oh, here comes France. Oh, another penalty. No, referee's given a free kick.
For diving.
Yeah, he's booking him for that. And he's right and all. Fair play to the referee. That was a
I hope it was a dive, then VAR doesn't look at it and give it.
That was a dive. Honest to God.
I've seen it so quickly, it's you know.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Philip.
Oh, no. He stopped short of him. He kicked the Argentinian player.
Yeah.
Well done, that was good refereeing, actually. Very good refereeing.
He's had a good game, the referee, to be fair to him, Philip.
He has, not bad.
Do you know, we were there relaxing and thinking Argentina, this has changed in its feckin' head.
Yes.
Do you want to check the comments there, Philip? Just any comments there that they're bringing up?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing since.
No. And then an Argentinian fan. Look, Philip, we looked like we were going to... Right, I'll take a bet with you. How long for injury time do you reckon?
7 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably go for 7 or 8. Oh, dear. Can you imagine getting 7 minutes in the North London derby?
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, dear. What a great second goal, though. It shows he's a talent, though, isn't he?
But should have done it, though. The goal, it was kind of went through the goalie's arms,
He did get a hand to it.
He did, yeah. You wonder, should he have got more on it,
Oh, I don't know. Come on, Argentina. Don't let them lose it now. Oh, that's his 7th goal in 7 matches.
Yeah, but he's 6 in this World Cup. He scored 1 the last time.
Here's a question, Philip, as with like the players. Who's the only player to score in every round of a World Cup?
Oh, God. I don't know. Who was it? I'll just read out this comment from Steve D. It's quite good. The French, the first country to chuck in the towel in World War II. As much backbone as a jellyfish. Come on, the Argies. Yeah, true enough. There was always a joke about somebody declared World War III and France so surrendered just in case, So, a bit unfair on them, I suppose. Amazing, the French fans are nothing to sing about for 80 minutes, and now they're all over the place. But you remember in the game against Holland, Argentina controlled extra time after going getting hit with a sucker punch twice in normal time. Given a free kick. Oh, no, it's a throw in. France on the ascendancy now, big time. Stevie D, I think, agrees with my comment there. And Frank, last. If you had to put money in at the moment, it'd have to be the French. Absolutely. There's only one team in the ascendancy now, and it's not Argentina. Mick Hermanuk. Big up, Philip and Dermot. Good man, Mick. Hope you're enjoying the match. We were enjoying it until 10 minutes ago. And big up, Lisa, says Mick. 8 minutes of injury time. Argentinian fans trying to rally their troops. They need it because they've really done nothing in the last 15 minutes. Now Argentina on the attack, a rare attack. And it's a corner. Oh, a goal kick. And Mick says, big up Philip and Dermot. Good man, Mick.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, Philip.
Nothing much to report since.
We're in the 8 minutes of injury time. Jesus.
The referee's given free kicks to Argentina or to France all over the place now.
Yeah, you know, he's probably got a message in his ear roll. Make sure the French win. The French president will give you loads of free French bottles of wine and a special gift for you in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I can't do it like Dave does it. I can't. Dave's good at doing stuff like that.
Mbappe with a free kick.
I bet he won't go from here. If that was Paul Gascoigne, now he would have tried it from there. Surely France can't score now. Win it in injury time. Oh, out by Romero. I think Argentina have sort of calmed down a little bit now, haven't they?
Yes, I can't believe it's 2-2. Neither can we.
No.
Yeah, they've got their heads together a little bit now, I think, you know. But they still have 5.5 minutes of injury time to...
When was the last extra time in the World Cup final, Philip? Was it 94? When was the last time a World Cup final? Was it 94?
No, it's more recent than that. Oh, no. It's robbed.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Deflected corner.
Yeah. It's gone out for a corner.
Romero got in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Romero.
No.
It was Otamendi.
Yeah. Can't believe. And then Argentina took off their best players and they're in trouble now. Yeah. That's so true. Yeah, so... Hang on, Dave. Back a minute, Philip. Hang on. So,
Punched away by the goalie. Oh, great save by the goalkeeper. Oh, my God. That could have been 3-2. Oh, good save there by Martinez.
sorry about that.
France nearly scored. The goalie made a good save.
Here comes Messi now. What can Messi do? A little bit of Messi magic. Go out for an Argentinian throw-in. Oh, dear. Where's the referee off to? Yeah. He's off waddling. Where's he waddling off to? With the yellow card?
The Argentinian manager, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, come here, please. Yeah, come
here,
please.
It's Giroud. It's Giroud. Good enough. Ex-Gooner twat. Give it to him.
Look, you played for Arsenal. You were shit there. You were shit for Chelsea. Here's a yellow card for just being a shit player. Thank you.
Yeah, shit haircut, actually. Give him for that.
Yeah, there's shit haircut. I forgot about that, Philip. Thank you for saying that. Oh, dear. I like that FIFA store, the final official merchandise. Yeah. Just, when you're watching the film, spend a few quid as well while you're there. We need it. We're desperate. Yeah, it doesn't matter that we made
no, that's a throw.
Oh, no. Oh, no, please, no, don't score now. Oh, well done, Romero. Oh, no.
No, it's all right.
Please.
He dies.
I really do not want the French to win. Get up, the referee says you diving French frog. Sorry. I'm getting into this now. Sorry. I really do not want the French to win.
No.
I still can't forgive Henry. Cheating son of a gun. Here comes Messi. What can Messi do? Argentina. Can they win 3-2? Go on. Shoot, you fecker.
No.
Romero. Oh, Messi. What you doing? Bring up your inner Maradona. There's Romero with a good tackle. That's how you tackle. Just take the legs away from the French. They like French. They like legs. They like French frogs' legs in France anyway.
Take away the frogs' legs.
A country that eats frogs' legs, right? I have no respect for. That's disgusting. To be fair, don't even make good wine. The Italians make better wine than the French. To be fair.
Well, I don't know. I don't drink, so I couldn't comment.
No, I used to drink, Philip. I don't anymore.
No. Yes.
Here comes Argentina. Go on. Go on.
Oh, what a save by Lloris. Oh,
yeah. Messi. Ooh.
You're still behind me, damn it. You're still behind me. You're still behind me.
I'm 6:38. Well, 6:40 now. Yeah. We'll sync up properly for the extra time, Philip.
Yeah. Great save by Lloris that.
Yeah.
We're straight at him, but still.
It is. All right. I just see now where all right, let's see now. Any more comments in there? Maria Frank, wow, had my heart in my mouth. Yeah, so did I. Nice body though. Okay, we know what Mia's watching.
Messi with a corner.
But this is it, Philip. This is it. This is the last chance to win it. Go on, Messi. Go on, Romero. Get a header in. Get a header in. Go on. You know you want to. Oh, unlucky. And here comes the French. Oh, well done, Romero. Oh, no, he rode the tackle. And no, referees booked him.
No, is that Kuna?
No, I couldn't.
Kuna.
Lord.
I say that was a one for the team because your man was away.
He was. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of injury time here. This World Cup final looks going into 30 minutes of extra time. So here we go. Here's the French. Please don't feck and score now. Oh, crossing by the Frere. Oh, they're playing pinball machine in the Argentina defense. Here's Messi.
Good play, lovely play.
Oh, what a pass. Can Argentina score in the last few minutes of injury time? Here's Messi. Argentina, no. Messi, oh no, unlucky.
Injury to extra time.
That's extra time. The World Cup final, 90 minutes. Argentina 2, bottle jobs. France, lucky sods 2. We're going into 30 minutes of extra time. Philip, how can you describe that 30 minutes?
Well, France didn't turn up to the 75th minute. They were the better team for the last 15. They could have easily won it. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Argentina should have put that game to bed before when they had a chance and didn't do it. And
no.
Again, they had the best chance to win it there at the end with Hugo Lloris making a great save from Messi. So, I still think France are favourites, though. I think France will probably win this. Because let's face it, they've done nothing for most of the match. They'll be fresher than Argentina. And psychologically, they're off as well,
I mean, France scored 2 goals within a minute.
Yeah.
Argentina. But mind you, their first World Cup, Philip, they beat Holland after extra time in 78.
Yeah, but I don't think they were as dominant in the match as they were. I mean, this is a carbon copy of the Holland match. Yeah, dominating the game, getting caught out, lucky to get the extra time. Now, in all fairness, against Holland, they were better in extra time than Holland were. So you can only hope that they will carry on what they went through in for the first 75 minutes of this.
Yeah,
I'll be back in the actually go and get a drink.
Yeah, Grand Philip.
So I'm back.
Oh, you're back, Mia.
Yeah, I fed my brother's dog and I stayed with him for a little bit because I felt guilty just leaving him. And he's so cute. He sat on my lap and he was really wagging his tail. When I left, he looked all sad. I felt really guilty. I was like, oh no, I've got to go.
Well, I'd just like to show you what an Argentinian fan was doing once France scored the replay.
There you go.
You know what? It's crazy. These games are always a bit crazy. Like you said, 3-2 is the score they like to win by. So it's not a shock, to be fair. But it has been a really good, because sometimes with finals they can be a bit cagey and not very good. This has been really, really exciting to watch.
It is. Just from Ellie there, she says, bloody hell, what a match. Wow, amazing excitement. It is, Ellie, but look, my old ticker can't take this. I just want Argentina to win. I don't need the French eating more frog legs. Jesus, come on. I'm coming up to start the first part of extra time, Ellie. Mia, sorry. Oh no, my headphones, my earpiece just fell out of my head.
At least it wasn't your brain, then you'd be in real trouble. Yeah,
well, they can never find one, Mia. But there you go. That's the story for another show. Look, the French have come back. I said it to Philip. Argentina, both World Cup wins 3-2. 78, they went into Argentina. They went into extra time against the Dutch. The Dutch nearly won it and hit the post in 78 and should have won it, but they didn't. And of course, in 86, they were 2-0 up against the West Germans, and the Germans scored in the last few minutes. And they were 3 minutes away from extra time when Maradona put in the ball for Barachuga to score the winning goal. Do you think this could be like the Holland match revisited, that Argentina will now step up a gear?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be one of those. Now they know, they're thinking, right, I think we allowed them to get 2 goals. We have to go for it. And you saw anyway, just before we had the little break, they were trying to make those runs. They were, they were really going for it. So I do think they will, and I think they'll do it. I really do. I think that they've got something special on their side, which is everyone wants Messi to win. And I think that's laying heavy on them. And I think that will make a difference. I think that will make them put everything out there to make sure they win it.
Anyway, we're about to start now with the looks of it.
Right. Okay. So let me
synchronize this, Dermot, right?
Just let me know so I can start this timer.
The game is about to start. Hold on.
The French are that man's got his head in his hair. It's like he's waiting for an aircraft to land. It's like he's waiting
for TV cameras to get lined up and everything,
Must have TV.
Come back from the ads and stuff like that. Right, away we go. That's it.
Okay, so I'll start that. Oh, why is that not? Oh, bloody hell! Sorry, up the score.
No, you're right. 28-54 is
yeah, my scoreboard has gone completely AWOL, so I'm going to have to take the scoreboard off. I'm sorry.
The actual timer on the TV's gone funny as well. It's not moving.
Right. So, I just need to sort this out.
I'm going to go over to BBC and work. Oh, it's back. It's moving again now. Yeah. But it's wrong. It's wrong. It's what's your TV showing now, Dennis?
At the moment, I'm trying to do the scoreboard here at the moment. Hang on. If I do 45. Then I will sort that out with you in a minute.
Yeah, the RTE timer has stopped. BBC, I'm on BBC now, and it's 1:33, 1:34.
The scoreboard. I'm having problems here with the scoreboard because
if you don't leave the scoreboard, I think the match should be more.
I'm on 140. I'm on 154.55.
Yeah, I'm right with you, me. I'm 154, 155 on BBC now. So
yeah, BBC is a little bit ahead, I think.
Well, I think there's a problem with the RTE. Oh, what a crossbite!
Is there a problem with the RTE?
The RTE timer, it's only showing. Hold on now. Oh, it's fixed. It's still a bit behind. It's 156 at the moment. 157.
Right. What timer are we, Philip, for the timer?
204. Be 27:50 at the moment.
Okay, fine, grand. Well, I finally fixed it. So because it's extra time, I have to change it. So sorry about that, everyone.
Argentina going forward. Argentina looks like they've got their mojo here.
Sorry, I just me.
Right, what time are you now on the screen, Dermot?
Hang on, everything's just going wrong for me at the moment. I'm at 1 minute and I'm at 2 minutes now.
Right, you're way behind, absolutely way behind. I'm going to stop mine at 3 minutes, okay? To me, I think you're probably way ahead anyway. So you'll have to keep quiet when something happens.
Yeah, I've kept quiet so far, so I've been pretty good.
Yeah, I'm stopping it now at 3 minutes on the bottom, Dermot. Right, when you get to 3 minutes, start it again, right?
I will, yeah. Okay, so that's done now. That's done. And there we go. Right.
Aussies obviously cheering on Argentina.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about this, Philip.
Right. No, just keep an eye on your ticker tape there to get the time.
2 minutes and 40 now, so I'm nearly there.
It's amazing the difference in the speeds on these things. You know, you're
it
somewhere
is.
ahead behind.
Right, 2 minute 50 now. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 3 minutes now, Philip.
Right. So I'm gone now. Right.
So we're both the same now. Luis has got the ball.
Yeah.
Just playing it ice ground. We're the same now. Oh, good. I never thought this game would go to extra time.
As Ellie says, I'd be sorry if Argentina will kick themselves if they lose this match. They sure will. They absolutely will.
They will, absolutely. It's going to be heartbreaking for Messi, isn't it? He's going to feel, devastated that they had it there in their hands at 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. And absolutely dictating the play. France hadn't even had a shot, never mind a shot on target.
I know I said, Philip, I keep going on about it, but it's 86 all over again. It was the same in 86. Argentina were all over Germany, and they let it slip, but then they didn't. This Argentinian team, I don't think have to. The French seem to be more at it, but Argentina have started the extra time well, Philip, and it's the same.
France should be at it because their forwards did nothing for the 75 minutes. So they should be able. They think we've got it to jail here, lads. Let's go and win this. Whereas Argentina think we had it won. Now chances are we're going to lose it. Psychological thing is the biggest thing. This more than physical.
I think Alf Ramsey said to his players in the World Cup when Germany equalised in the last minutes of that final, he said to the players, "You've won it once, now go and win it again."
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think that would have been the Rabbits coming.
Rabiot.
Rabiot.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. I'm brutal with some of these names. I do apologise, everyone. So.
That's going on. He used to play for Leicester, didn't he, this guy?
Yeah, he did, yeah. Is that their 5 substitutions now? I think it is.
Be close to it, yeah. They made 2 twos, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. Whereas Argentina still have a couple to go, I think, don't they?
Yeah, 3, I think.
Oh, he never touched him. He just fucking dived.
Yeah, these French players are taking the actual mick.
The referee's buying it every time.
And he's on the yellow card, that Argentina as well.
He went over his foot because he got the ball, though. But he went over his foot. He didn't really go into his foot a little bit at the top. Yeah, he did. It stunned him a little bit. But, yeah. And Mbappe's a big baby.
Yeah, of course he is. The whole French team are big babies.
The only other one that's worse is got to be Bruno Fernandes. He's the biggest baby. I can't bear him.
Don't start feeling on Bruno Fernandes.
I'll tell you, if he signed for Spurs, I start supporting Arsenal. That's how bad I think of that fella. He's just an
that's a comment to make, Philip.
Yeah. He moans. I'd hate to be in his class at school. He'd be moaning at everything,
So somebody put on Twitter today, Philip Amir, saying this is the PSG World Cup final.
Yeah, well, because the owners of PSG are from Qatar, as far as I know, or from Liverpool. Some of them are from Qatar, so we'll say no more on that in case we get cut off.
You know, Messi plays for a bit. I can see Messi going back to Barcelona to end his career there. Do you know that?
Don't know. I think Barcelona can afford him.
I think Messi played there.
Right. Swing it out to the left. That's it.
That's it. Come on now, Argentina. Apparently, there is a rumor going around that India wants to bid for a World Cup.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going to India for the World Cup?
Well, there's one place I wouldn't. If I got a free first-class ticket to India, I wouldn't go. No offense, but when my former next-door neighbor used to work for an Indian company, and he'd go out there twice a year, and he'd be in bed sick for a week each time he came back with food poisoning.
But the point I'm trying to make, Philip, there is no football infrastructure in India. It's all cricket.
No, it's all cricket.
Mm.
No, but then again, there's huge money in India as well. You know, there's a lot of rich, lot of wealth, and a lot of poverty.
I was going to say, but there's no in between, Philip. There's either really rich or really, really poor.
That's it. It's a bit like South Africa. South Africa is like when you get at the airport in Cape Town, the first thing you meet is the shanty towns, which is horrible.
Here comes France on the attack. They swinged it in. Oh, Romero.
Did very well there.
Romero. You've been Romero. For me, guys, I don't know if you agree. I'll start with you, Philip, and then you, Mir. Should the 2030 World Cup be in Uruguay as it's the 100th World Cup and as it was in 1930? Should they go back to where it all began, or do you think FIFA would just follow the money?
Yeah, it'd be nice to do that, but I don't know what the political situation in Uruguay is like. I mean, South America is very volatile. Look at Peru at the moment. Tourists can't get out of Peru because of the presidential impeachment and things like that. Whoops, here's France. Good tackle.
Oh, well done, Romero.
Well, you think, yeah, but like it's due to be in Europe in 2030. If it's in America next year, or next time. So whether it might be, but I don't think maybe the Uruguay economy isn't good enough to take it to a like that.
Well, maybe FIFA should dip their hands in their own pocket and sort of organise it for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first for everything, I suppose. You know,
I mean, they did pay for the first World Cup for them, so 100 years later, do you know, pay them back a little bit here?
Oh yeah, true enough. That's 100 years. Another free kick to France.
Please no.
They're not giving one to Argentina. I'll tell you what, this referee. Well, he was good in the first 90 minutes. He's done nothing right in the second half.
That these Argentinians need to keep their bloody heads because one of them will get sent off.
Yeah.
Because these French will act on it. They will play around like they've been shot.
Of course they will, yeah.
Here's a free kick to for France anyway. 10 minutes nearly gone in extra time. The first period of extra time. France 2, Argentina 2. Oh, well headed out. Oh,
another corner for.
Oh, it is, and that was out by Messi. Wonder what's gone through his little head.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What have we done?
Exactly.
He'll still get treated like a hero. I think whatever happens in this final, Philip Amir, his legacy as a player has been enhanced now.
Of course, but it's also going to be somewhat of a I can't explain, not a taint on his career, but it's going to be like he could have won it. They were up, they were winning it, and they lost it, and he's the sort of player.
Yeah,
he's the sort of player that will probably feel like that is like a little mark next to his name because he really wanted to win the World Cup.
Yeah, I think Frank has a point here where he says it's hard to spend that much money on your people salary. Well, that's true. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, Martinez is coming on now, the player that Tottenham have been linked with, and there's a double Argentina substitution. Hard to know who Argentina will take off, Philip Amir.
Yeah.
Well, they may be changing the formation again. They're going for an extra man.
Another French dive there, and then he comes back and fouls.
The referee's given an Argentina. This
He wasn't going to. He wasn't going to. He just second thought.
This final's bubbling, Philip. This could overboil at any moment.
It could actually, yeah, it could.
Referee's lost a bit of control of this game. Number 7's coming. Coming off.
And
Alvarez, yeah. They're coming off for Argentina. It's a double substitution. And then Martinez and who else is coming on?
Paredes, the guy that started instead of that Di Maria started instead of. Oh boy, this is tight now. What, 4 minutes to go, and injury to an extra time in the first period.
Do you know what? Do you know Maradona nearly played in the '78 World Cup? The only didn't pick him because they thought he was too young.
Yeah, yeah.
But the captain of the '78 World Cup of '78 actually picked up a winner's medal in '86. He was part of the squad.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's the only double Argentinian world champion.
The winner, yeah.
I don't like the look of this French team. They just seem too nervy.
Well, Mbappe's come alive. I mean, he was in what's it called, deep freeze there for most of the match, and he's suddenly thawed out.
Romero had him in his pocket.
He did, actually. He did. Well, not so much Romero, the fullback had him in his pocket.
Yeah.
But Romero was doubling up on him.
They're playing a 3-5-2 now, Argentina. They've switched their formation again.
Right.
So I was just looking at it. Romero's playing on the left side of a back three, like he does for Tottenham. Well, if anything, I think there was only been 2 good matches of the World Cup. Argentina, Holland now. I think the final's going to be
the two finals. Matches, I think, yeah. Great ball.
Oh, go on, Argentina. Go on.
No.
Ooh. It's crossed the eyes over the bar. There's a point for Argentina if they're playing Gaelic football. But they're not.
No, so even that one had Hawkeye on it. It was wide.
They would have, yeah. Yeah, we've got the GA starting soon, Philip, in January.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Mayo for the All Ireland, and they'll beat Kildare. They beat Kildare in the final. Sorry, Dave.
Mayo haven't won it in how many years? God knows.
Mayo haven't won it since Jesus was a baby. And that's a long time.
Yeah, since Moses was a baby.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yeah, I think all them players are dead now. All them.
Last one died actually just after the last time they lost.
Yeah. Yeah, no, GA over here, Mayo haven't won an All Ireland's a bit.
Oh, what a chance. Blocked. Oh, headed off the line by Upamecano.
Oh, that was good football.
It was on its way.
That was in top.
Himself at that. Let's see the second shot on its way.
Oh, it was. Look at that for a shot.
Imagine I had to keep my mouth like closed while this is going on because I'm watching it.
Camera work there.
I play to you, Mira. We'll give you. You deserve a medal for this. Bless you.
It's not women on no emotional side. You know, I give you great credit for that.
1 minute of injury time here.
I'm literally I'm like going on mute watching it. So then sometimes if anything happens on my reaction, because naturally my reaction, I can't help myself. So I know that I'm going to react. So that's why I go on mute a little bit because I'm like watching the game thinking I mustn't say anything if anything does happen.
Right. So we're into the second part of we're coming to the end now of injury time now, of extra time. Only a minute, I think.
Go on. Oh, Messi. No, Hugo Lloris did very well there.
That was a corner. Now, come on, referee. Yeah,
Hugo did very well there. Was he offside?
Yeah.
No,
that was a bloody corner. Or was he offside?
Good chance, though. Should have scored.
The French manager looks like he's going to blow a gasket. He looks stressed.
Well, he would be. He knows what's coming on in the French press tomorrow. To Pabu. Anyway, it is 0-0 or 2-2 of extra time, of injury time. So I just reset the We set this again. Oh, Lord. And then we will be on our way then for the second period of extra time. Philip, look, we're the last bit now before penalties. Stick your neck in the block, sir. Is this going to penalties?
Yeah, I think so. I think Argentina were better in that. They were better than they were for the last 50 minutes in normal time. In extra time there, they seem to gain some control back again, but still don't. Put it like this: it's either going to be a France win or penalties. That's the way I look at it. I just have this feeling France are going to nick it.
We have a few there. Can you
France and the Argentinians are on top that now.
Yeah, I'll just bring them up. Yeah.
Yes, we are. And Ellie is saying something here. She's saying Acuna, I meant. Oh yeah, Messi needs to step it up. Yeah. Well, Messi's keeping him. At least he's 15 minutes away from his destiny, hopefully, or 20 minutes or whatever length of time it takes. But I didn't think they allowed breaks during extra time. They usually just turn straight around, but obviously that's changed.
Mia, penalties for you?
No, I think someone's going to win it in this half, I reckon. I reckon someone's going to sneak it. Because to win it on the penalties is just awful, isn't it? Like, I'd rather lose it in extra time than to lose it on penalties. I think penalties are the worst. I hate penalties.
Well, there's only been one World Cup decided on penalties. That was Brazil-Italy in 1994 in America, where the most famous player at the time, Roberto Baggio, knocked the decisive penalty over the bar, which I think is just come past Jupiter, same as Chris Waddles in 1990. Yeah, and we're off now in the second half of this final now.
What time are you showing, Dermot?
I'm showing 15:12, 15:13.
Okay, I'm just going to hold it for 2 seconds.
Okay, 15:20 now.
Yeah, that's where I am now as well. So,
okay. Thank you for everyone who's joined us for this watch along. Please like and subscribe. We are back from this week. We've got Ellie's show on Tuesday. We've got the history show from me and Philip tomorrow night, and we've got a debate show then before the start of the Premier League return, and also there will be a pre-recorded pre-match show, Tottenham Brentford for St Stephen's Day, because it's Christmas Eve, so we won't be doing anything Christmas. But we are doing a watch along for St Stephen's Day. There's the Argentinian manager. There's Paul Pogba and who's that?
Oh, I recognise his face. You can't put a name on him.
It's not that Chelsea manager who won Chelsea's first Champions League.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. I think it could be him, all right. Yeah,
he's put on a bit of weight, bless him. Like I can talk. Anyway, here's Argentina. Oh, go on, yeah, go on. Oh, Luis is out there throwing. Luis has had a good game, to be fair to him.
He has, yeah, he has.
I think Conte will be watching this.
He's in a very good tournament.
He has. I think Conte's watching this final from behind his cushion.
Yeah,
to be. Oh, Messi! Oh, it's gone out. Oh, is he going to get? It's gone out for a corner. Yeah, it's a corner. Corner to Argentina. No, it's goal kick. Sorry. And a shot there from Messi.
Hugo, he really could have caught that. He put them back into trouble there by smothering and pushing it back out.
He keeps doing that for us as well. It's not the first time he's done that, Luis.
Well, what's going on?
There's Romero. Yeah. Come on. There's going to be one chance in this second period of extra time, Philip.
Yeah.
One chance. I don't know who's going to falter. I think Argentina have one substitution left, so I would make it. I think he might tactically make it for penalties if it goes that far.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Argentina. Here comes Argentina. Oh, Messi!
Yes,
Off the
it's
line.
over. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Is it a goal?
Yeah, it's over the line.
Yeah, it went over the line.
Yeah,
But they're saying they're just checking for an offside, but he's not offside.
I actually got I got flash score just before coming. I knew the score. Again, it kept me mouth shut.
Yeah, me too.
I told you, Philip. 78-32, 86-32. Now 3-2.
You don't have
Joe,
many numbers, do you? By any chance?
Huh?
Joe, what I would like, I wouldn't mind a 4-2 just to be sure, eh?
Well, they lost the first ever World Cup against Uruguay 4-2 Mir in 1930.
Messi not offside now.
Oh, please
No, they
please
checked
no.
it.
No, he's not. He's on. He's on.
Great
I
save,
just
Joe,
knew it.
Do you know what that's saying? Sorry, go on.
That's Messi level Mbappe again now.
Joe, what that saying reminds me, to be sure. My mum's Irish friend always used to say that. Just to be sure.
Yeah, but don't say that over here.
Don't know why she says it, but there's just it's a thing that she says. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's associated with Irish people, but I'm just saying that it reminds me of her, because that's what she says, to be sure.
I know, Philip, I've banged on about this 3-2, but I'm just saying every time they've won it,
history repeats itself.
It does.
Anyway, it's not over yet. We still have 10 minutes to go. So
look at him. He's like Maradona. I've got this Maradona. So he's got this Maradona aura now about him. Oh, I'm so pleased. It's his 98th goal for Argentina, and he's 13th in the World Cup final.
They're re-showing it why it wasn't offside. They're actually, the way they show it is a lot better than the Prem. They show it in like a cartoon form.
Yeah,
and you can see it much clearer, can't you?
3D cutout they do.
Di Maria's in tears on the touchline.
Yeah. In tears. The fans, they're all like beside themselves. They just want the 10 minutes to be gone.
You're all right, Ellie. Messi is the Messiah. I tell you, for me now, look, for me, Philip and Mir, Maradona was my hero as a kid growing up. He was my footballing hero. He was like the God for me, like for Messi and Ronaldo now for the generation now. But for me, Messi has overtaken him as probably the greatest Argentinian World Cup player ever to grace this planet. He's better than Ronaldo.
I think Messi is the greatest player ever to grace the planet. Never mind for Argentina. I think he's the greatest ever. But, and I would have thought Pele was the greatest ever up to now, but you know.
There's always been this debate, guys, who's the greatest player, Pele or Maradona? I think Messi's just above them now. And I hope Maradona's looking down now and there's a big smile in his face, because he dreamt of another Argentinian. For all the badness of him, he was very passionate about his country and about the world, Argentina as a World Cup team. Yeah,
I can actually see Argentina nicking another one here, because France are going to have to push forward and they're going to leave gaps. 8 minutes to go, 8.5 minutes to go.
I am so happy. I am so happy for them. They so deserve it, this team. And Mia's happy because the French are going to lose. She'll be over collecting their tears later tonight.
Yep, I'll get my boat ready, because the shortest point is actually St. Margaret's Bay. That's the shortest point from here to France. So I can see France on a clear day. You can see France really, really well from St. Margaret's Bay. You can see all the houses and everything.
Are you down near Dover?
Yeah.
All right, friends.
Do you think the Argentina manager, Philip, I'll start with you, got his substitution spot on?
Well,
at the right time?
I don't know. It could have backfired on them, the fact that they gave away the 2 goals afterwards. But, if the results, like the end justifies the means. So if they win, yes, he did. If they lose, no, he didn't. It's as simple as that, you know. What's Varane? Varane's gone off now. Konate is coming on.
I think
what I would say is that we say this, did he make the right decisions? Well, we won't know until the end of the game. And sometimes, he did concede 2 goals, so he did make a mistake in a way with those substitutions, but they managed to bring it back. And is that thanks to the substitutions that he now made? You know, it's a really tough one to say if they did it right. There's a fight.
Yeah, I know. it's a horrible job in the manager. You can't win, really. You know, you can win, but the agony you have to go through to get there.
For me, the French have been dirty in this final, to be fair.
Well done, whoever that is.
See, that's just proper Argentinian South American skill. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, I love this. This is. I'm really happy. Sorry. Oh dear.
7
I'm
minutes.
I'm happy for Messi.
Not Romero, was it?
Have been Romero.
No, I don't think it was actually. No, it
That
wasn't.
wasn't Romero for a change.
Talk about
That is a tackle in the hat.
Jesus.
Oh Lord, that's how to do a tackle. Oh, he's got the yellow card waiting. The Argentina, don't you dare. Yeah. Number 5, the substitute that came on, Philip.
Paredes. Yeah.
He flattened him.
He started the slider at 20 yards before he hit him.
He did. He's Messi's Romero's been teaching him in training what to do.
Yeah.
Well, do you know if here's a free kick to or no? If Argentina win this, Conte better get somebody out to Buenos Aires quick because Romero will go missing.
They will escort him back.
Yeah, Conte will go out himself and put him by his hair. You're coming back.
Oops.
Oh dear.
Corner to France.
Oh dear. Anyway, 5 minutes to go. Argentina 3, France 2.
McAllister's coming off now.
I think he's.
McAllister,
Go down the tunnel and sign for Tottenham, please.
McAllister, the most Argentinian sounding name ever.
89 pass completion. He's run the 13.61 kilometers during this match.
God,
Which unreal.
Do you know we said about yellow cards not coming out until late? Now it's just like yellow card after yellow card. The Argentinians are just giving it their all to make sure that they don't concede a goal.
Oh, please don't. Oh, was that handball?
No,
the referee's given elbow, and he's given a free kick to Argentina.
Again.
To France.
Is it France?
You must be
that was close.
Oh no!
It's a penalty.
Okay.
It's a penalty.
Yeah. It's a pen.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh God, Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the wee donkey. For fuck's sake! Sorry, excuse my language.
Oh, I don't believe it.
I don't believe this either.
Hat trick for Mbappe. Oh, now how could he get his arm out of the way of that?
Go on, miss it. Go on. I can't watch. Oh, dear.
Oh.
If this is how I'm going to feel when Ireland get to a World Cup final, Jesus.
Well, that's never going to happen, so don't worry about it.
I'm ignoring that one, Mia. Oh, please save it, Monty. Please save it. Don't let him in. Please do not let him score. Go on, save it.
He's
you know you can.
Dickhead. Oh, sorry, man.
You know you can save it. Go on. You know you can.
Oh, you're the man. So arrogant, man.
You're the man.
Oh,
yeah. Bunch of fucking wankers. So excuse my language.
Yes, well, I just call him a D-head anyway.
2 penalties France have got. Both were dodgy.
That was not a penalty, Philip. I am sorry.
Well, technically it probably was, but I mean, Jesus, I mean, the guy can't get out of the ball to smash at him from 5 yards away. You know?
Oh, there's the French president there. He's just clapping. That was not a penalty. I am sorry. That hit his elbow, not his hand, and his arm was not in the position where he was trying to get his arm out of the way.
Just Mbappe's ego, baby. That's a building your dressing room for his ego.
That's what I said about Mbappe. He's got such an ego. I can't bear him. He's got such a facial and just
poor little brat. Who he is. He was one of the ones who got POCH sacked at PSG.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his.
No, no comments there. We're 2 minutes in. Oh, Argentina treat. I need to change the scoreboard. Sorry.
Come on, Argentina. Still a minute left.
I mean, for a neutral, what a final. I mean,
Yes, it has been.
On the footballing side, what a game. You did say a fourth goal, Mia.
Didn't think he'd be up
I
there.
said they needed a fourth, didn't I? I did say.
Yeah.
Oh, please, Argentina. Look, I don't support Argentina all the time. Just for today, I do.
Corner
Now, look, the French player did the same thing the Argentinian player just did, right? And nothing, not a free kick, just a corner.
No.
There's Messi. What's gone through his mind? What's gone through all them players' minds? Just before penalties as well, Philip. I start with you. This could be a big factor on the penalty shootout as well.
Yeah, I know.
The penalties are going to be awful for me because I'm going to have to be quiet and like not say anything. You're going to be behind me.
Oh, God. Maro nearly got that. Oh, please. Go on. It's gone out for the French. I bet you the French win this. I bet you any money the French win it.
I've got 3 extra minutes.
I mean, to score a hat-trick in the World Cup final. Oh, Jesus.
That was close.
Very close. Only played score a hat-trick in the World Cup final, Philip?
Jeff Hurst.
Yeah.
Probably more. I can't think of them.
And England beat Germany, what was it, 4-2 that day?
Yeah.
To get a hat-trick in the World Cup final is unique in itself.
Especially when you don't turn up for the first 75 minutes.
Yeah, it's Argentina will be kicking themselves. Anyway, we've got 3-0 here. 3 minutes of injury time. Well, it looks like we're going to penalties, guys. Right? Who's your money on for the penalties, Philip?
Oh, it's a lottery. It's a lottery, absolute lottery. I don't know. I really don't know. Hugo Lloris can make himself a hero, and so can Martinez. Martinez good set penalties.
I think Martinez has got more chance of saving a penalty than Lloris has.
And
he's a big guy, isn't he, Martinez? He's huge.
They brought Dybala on for the penalties.
Yeah. I think we said that a while ago. We were talking about that, Philip. They may make a tactical.
France can't make any subs. They've got all theirs used now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he's probably
can you make an extra time? You can.
You what, Philip?
You can make an extra sub in extra time, can't you?
I think there's a rule going in. Yeah, you can.
It sounds like something happened.
No, nothing's happened.
I like Mia's reactions. They're so funny.
I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm just like, no, because it's so close to obviously when it's it's so close now. It's just like
Argentina. We've got Frank last here, but when you score a hat-trick in the World Cup final, you can be a bit cocky. Yeah, we get that. Philip, do you want to answer that one?
Yeah, anyone that scores a hat-trick in the cup final. But I mean, what annoys me about normally when you score a hat-trick, you're in the game from the start. Mbappe was hardly mentioned till the 75th minute. Whoa.
Oh, here's Messi.
Jesus.
Martinez.
Offside.
Offside. I think that's it. Right, Philip, look. Mia's really cracking me up down below. Philip, man of the match for the 90 minute, for the whole 120 minutes, who would you pick?
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to give it to Mbappe for the hat-trick, even though I don't think he played that well for most of the game. I don't know, really. I mean, it's whoa.
Oh, no.
What a save.
What a save.
What a save.
That's what I'm making noise about.
Oh, what?
Do you know what, Philip? That could have won them the World Cup.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Here comes Argentina on the attack.
When
Oh, it
people,
crosses
what a
it in.
miss.
Oh,
It's not Dybala, no, it's not Fernandez. Martinez.
Martinez.
Why? He couldn't even get the direction right.
I know. I just
No.
really badly done.
Well, what a save this is.
That's won them the World Cup, I think.
He stuck his leg out. Oh, brilliant.
And
Do
then
you know what I
Romero.
think?
You know, your
Sorry,
man
mate.
could have lobbed him there. Your man could have lobbed him. He could have
I
just
think,
lobbed it over.
quite honestly, that you can't. I think he hasn't turned up for the World Cup yet. He scored 3 goals. I understand that, but I think that someone who actually deserves it is probably either Romero. I'm not just saying that because obviously I adore him, because I think he's been
He's
outstanding.
a great World Cup. He has been outstanding. Yeah.
And I think he's been really good in the whole of this game overall. And he could have possibly made he's made a difference in. He might have saved Argentina conceding a goal, or Messi, because I think Messi is just a maestro. You can see the way he does control the game.
Jesus.
So they're probably my 2. I don't think that just because you score 3 goals, you could score 3 lucky goals, or you could. Do you know what I mean? The way I see it is that one of the penalties weren't even a penalty, and he scored that goal, made a hat trick. He didn't deserve that penalty because that wasn't a penalty, so he doesn't deserve that goal.
Yeah, well,
so
true.
I don't think that's actually, to me, it's not a deserved hat trick.
No. Well, we're now at the end of extra time. It's now gone to penalty shootout.
Well, I'm going to have to go on mute, guys, because I'm going to be ahead of you, and I'm going to end up going like mental. Otherwise, I'm going to be like screaming, and you're going to know what's going on.
We're going to put the penalties there, and put the scores down the bottom so people. Oh, hang on, let me get that right. I don't think I've got to go to. Let's see now. So we'll put that down as. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll put that down as 3. Oh no. And then I can do the penalty shootouts underneath. So it's 3-3 there. And then we're going to go here. So, right. Then that can go in there. And that can go there. Right. So we're all set now for the...
I almost burnt my dinner. That wasn't very clever.
Oh, God love you.
I had to run. I was like, oh, no, the sausages.
Philip, who you think? Who's your money on?
Purely on Martinez penalty record, penalty stop saving. I'll go for Argentina, but I'm not confident.
No. So, you know what? I've just got this gut-wrenching feeling the French might do it on penalties.
I'm trying to think, though, out of the penalty takers for France, who have they got that, you think is a very good penalty taker? I don't think they've got as many as Argentina. I think Argentina probably got a slight edge.
Yeah.
Do you know, that penalty, Philip, for me is still soft one. It's a soft penalty to give. Would you agree, Philip, or what would you say?
Soft penalty. Yeah, very soft. I mean, you got 2 soft penalties. Okay, you could argue the Argentinian penalty was a bit soft as well, but like all 3 penalties were dodgy, to be honest. But they were given. That's it. We have to accept it. But let's face it, Mbappe. What I want to see here is Mbappe going first for France, not like Neymar for Brazil waiting to go 5th to take the glory penalty. The real men are going to stand up now and take these penalties.
Well, we know that Messi will 100% go first. He always steps up first.
He will.
Because if you think they took Giroud off, and so Giroud can't take one, so what I'm saying, I really do think that probably Argentina have got slightly better penalty takers.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
it's how the pressure gets to them. I mean, this is the most pressured situation any of these players have ever been in. And it's I'll tell you, I wouldn't fancy taking a penalty.
Do you know what, Steve D? My country's not even in this final, and I feel sick with nerves as well. I don't know if I could show this. If I could show this penalty shootout, Philip, if we get taken down, I think we would.
Yeah, you would.
Do you know, I'd love to show it, but I'd show. But anyway, listen, I'm going to bring it up in the scoreboard here. we've kept the 3-all, and then the notes down below are where the penalties are going to go.
Right, okay.
So for anyone watching us, that's where the penalties. So
looks like Argentina going first anyway.
Yeah, Luis against Messi. There's
Martinez. No, my picture's frozen, and I was going to go.
Right,
Luis.
Are you there, Philip? Yeah.
No, I'm okay now. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy Lord. God, do you know what are the fans of both sides thinking?
Yeah, I know.
France first with the penalties.
Oh, geez, my pictures after going. Oh, for fuck's sake. The pictures after totally going.
That was...
Okay. We can still hear you, Philip, if that makes sense.
Mary! Oh, no, it's back. Jesus. I mean, they're messing with the TV downstairs. That's probably affects it up here as well. Right, we're going to try and sync this now. It's going to be awkward.
Or just tell me, Philip, that's fine. You do the penalties and I'll get the scores up.
Okay, right. Right, the two teams are lined up in the centre circle. Mbappe's going forward. Looks like he's going to take the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mbappe first.
Okay. Has he scored?
Hasn't taken it yet.
All right.
Martinez
really behind.
He's doing all the bits and pieces as you do, you know.
Yeah.
Now Mbappe's coming up now. Here he comes. 1-0 to France.
Okay.
Joe, what's more annoying about that one is that actually Martinez got a hand to that.
Yeah, he did actually. Yeah. He got a good hand on it.
A really good hand to it.
Oh,
so
Messi's coming up now.
If he'd put his right arm up, he would have saved it. His left hand pushed it into the net.
Here comes Messi.
Now here comes Messi.
Oh my God!
I just saw the penalty. Oh Lord!
There's Messi coming up.
Oh,
I love the way Messi takes penalties. He's so calm and collected, isn't he? He's just like.
Well, Philip.
Rolled it into the net. Jeez, I'll tell you one thing. That took some balls to take that like that.
It did.
I mean, the Reece could have got down on that if he did a bit quicker.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like to do that takes guts, doesn't it? Just to roll it in like that. It's just mad.
Yeah.
Now let's see who's next.
I'm trying to. I've just seen what happened.
I know. Can you just all just catch up, please? Because I'm really stressed here trying to keep my mouth shut.
You must be ahead of me.
Yeah,
really
go on, Mia. Sorry, Philip.
I'm taking he misses this, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, what a save!
Brilliant save.
Martinez.
Oh,
Let's see, can I move up a bit here now?
What a save. All right, 1-1. Still on penalties.
1-1, but France, disadvantage France.
Yeah.
Oh, great!
Sorry, I saw that. I love his reactions when he saves a penalty. I just love his reaction.
I hope we don't get a penalty against Villa in the 1st of January.
No,
France is scoring against this lad.
Oh, do.
So 2-1 to Argentina now.
I'm on France's third penalty.
Who's taking this one now?
Dybala.
Dybala. Oh, lucky boy. You lucky boy. Yeah. Oh, he was fortunate there.
He was 2-1 to Argentina.
He nearly got it with his foot, his trailing foot.
Here comes Martinez against the French now. Can he do what he did against the Dutch?
Hang on, you're ahead of me now. I'm only on. I haven't even seen Francis.
Joe, please, this is stressing me out. I'm trying to be so quiet.
My picture's after freezing again.
Right, Mia, take over. Take over quick. Go on.
Take over what? Oh, the penalties.
Yeah.
Oh God, we've skipped some because obviously he's
missed it.
Yeah, you missed it.
Who has?
The French. He's put it past the post. French have missed
the
the second.
That's all right. That's all right. Oh, fucking hell, man. Fucking the middle of the World Cup final and my fucking internet goes on me again.
Oh, and the keeper
Argentina have just scored another penalty. They just scored their next
one. You're well ahead of me.
I'm going downstairs to watch this. I can't take this.
Mia, you're well ahead of me.
Come here, lads. What's happening down here?
3-1 penalties.
3-1 to Argentina.
TV's gone upstairs.
3-1 Argentina. Here comes Argentina.
So
Now.
they've got to get this next one, France.
Yeah. Oh, that's the third one going in, so the 3-1 up now.
Yep. So now they've got to score this one, France. I'm on this one. I'm on France's one.
Yeah, just.
Oh, blasted.
Oh,
yeah.
Go on. Can France? If France miss this, Argentina 3-1.
No. Oh,
3.
I think Philip's gone ahead again because he's with me, probably. I think.
It's 3-1.
Right, so this is Argentina's 4th. France have taken 4. So Argentina score this one. They've got it.
Right, you're well ahead of me now, Philip. So I'm way behind the two of you now. So what's the penalty score, Philip?
It's 3-2.
Right. Okay.
Right. If they get this, they have it.
Right. Yep. So I'm at the French score. So the French have just scored. Do you know what? I'm just going to give up and just.
Yeah, that's it.
Done.
France, Argentina have won the World Cup. Oh, I am so pleased.
That was mad.
It was mad. Hang on, where's my mate? I've got to bring my mate. Hang on. Here's my mate celebrating in Argentina.
Smashing.
He's probably done the other window during this match.
I had to bring that in. I had to do that.
He's having a smashing time, Dermot. For goodness sake. He's having a smashing on time.
I am so happy. I'm just watching the Argentinian winning penalty here myself now. Hang on. That's it. Argentina, world champions of 2022, 78 world champions, 86 world champions, and 2022 world champions. Messi, you have eclipsed Maradona as the greatest Argentinian World Cup player in history. Oh, I'm so pleased for them. Philip, how happy you see Messi finally win the World Cup?
I mean, overall, the best team won that by quite a mile. The fact that France had a purple patch for 15 minutes doesn't hide the fact that they never turned up for the rest of the match. So,
I think I'm more happy that France lost than I am that Argentina won.
Yeah. And there's some of the French players, they're looking in tears, bless them.
I'll go and collect them for you. Anyone want them, I can get them fresh to you.
Philip, I'm over the moon that I know we're out of sync for the penalty shootouts, but I really enjoyed that watch along.
Yeah, it's very good.
Really had a blast.
Yeah. I think we leave it at that now because Argentina.
Yeah, well, listen, Argentina have won the World Cup once again. Well, we'll show our friend. I'm going to call him Pedro, I think, this man. Here's Pedro celebrating the World Cup win. Argentina scored the winner. We'll be back tomorrow, Philip, with the history show. Yeah. And then we're back on Tuesday with Ellie's at 4 o'clock for Ellie's lady show. And then we've got a debate show. Spurs are back. The World Cup's over. Tottenham are back. Thank you to Philip Brady. Thank you to Mia. And we're going to leave it here.
Give my channel a follow, please, guys.
Yeah, follow Mia's channel, but Mia will be on with Ellie on the Tuesday.
Yep.
We're now going to leave it to Pedro. We normally do a outro, but we're not. We're going to leave it to Pedro in Argentina. He's just seen Argentina win the World Cup. This is his reaction.